And we are back live on Pub Sports Radio for another play-by-play live bet stream, college football coming at you on a Saturday night. Here with my guy, C-Mac. How you doing today, C-Mac?
I'm doing all right. The afternoon has gotten hot and ripped off some good wins. So the morning was a little bit not great. We could get into that in a little bit.
Beautiful. Well, not the morning, but the afternoon, right? Obviously. But it's always good. You know, I found with college football, sometimes I'll do good in the morning and then I won't win another bet the rest of the day. And then sometimes I don't do good in the morning and then I rip it off the rest of the day, just chilling, just killing it, man. So I know how it goes. We'll get into that, like you said. Real quick, early and often in the chat, man. Ron Lofton showing up, Winetine. He asked if he could hop in with us. We'll get you the link here in just a bit.
Yeah, give us a little bit.
Yeah, let us just hit this game since it's going to kick off here pretty quick. And then we'll get you in here, my dude. I guess without further ado, C-Mac, we got the Utah Utes, 5-1 straight up on the season, 3-2-1 ATS. Coming in to battle USC, the Trojans here after their first loss last week against Notre Dame. USC sitting at 6-1 on the season, only 2-5 ATS. These big spreads have not been something that they've been covering. So like I said, Utah last week, they had that game against California. It was a good win for them. They look fine. And the Trojans, they were dealt that first road loss to Notre Dame. I think this is an interesting matchup here. I know a lot of good cappers that are on the USC side. You asked me backstage if I was on USC because, I notoriously lean USC. But the truth is, I haven't bet this game, man, yet. I kind of think Utah could hang in there. I wish I could get 7.5 with Utah. But I'm going to live bet it, to be honest. So that's where I'm going to be at. What are you looking at?
Yeah, I think that's a good way to go. Yeah, SC off the loss. You mentioned Caleb Williams' worst game ever, probably in his life last week. And what do we get from Utah here? We know the defense is really, really good. They ran through, the quarterback issues there. They ran through a million running backs, safety as a running back. And one of their safeties is going to be out the first half, too. So if you like SC, Bishop, he is out for targeting that last game against Cal. One thing is the defense, as strong as it's good, as good as it is, I looked, let's just hit a couple. I'll get right to it. Props. Lloyd, SC can run it, but this defense, top, in the country, rush defense, gives up 66 yards. If you're looking at his rush yards, I looked under. It's basically 60 for Lloyd. I don't think he sniffs that. Where they'll find success is through the air. Utah's defense still very good, and we know that's what SC wants to do, but they give up, around 215, and big plays can be made. And I look to the big-time receivers. We cashed on him in the Colorado game, Cab. It's tough to take both because I think both could get it, but I think Jerry Rice, we'll go back to him, his son. He kind of had a down game last one, but I think he could get over 60 yards and have a big game.
Always I think he's him after a down game too, right?
Yeah, 58.5. I think he'll have a big play or two. And then there's Washington. I mean, I think both these guys could get it, but I went on Rice's 58.5. Washington's 55.5. That's where they're going to find success here with SC. The bad defense like this, I do think they play a lot better. They're at home. What do they have? Triple revenge? They've lost 3 in a row or 2 in a row. I know they lost both.
The last 2, I know that. It might be 3, but I know for sure 2.
Yeah, they lost both last year and they lost in 21 here at home, 42-26. Like I told you, I can't lay it here with SC with that defense. I just can't do it. So who's ever on them, good luck. I go to them early if you did it. Who just had that? Ron? Shout out to Ron Lofton. I look at SC early, yeah, if you like them.
Speaking of, I just noticed money in my account that I don't think should be in there, so that's cool. Always like to look in your betting account and see extra money. Yep. I was just going to say, though, that kind of threw me off. Sorry. I'm going to tail you on this prop. Maybe I'll throw a little extra on this prop now. I was already going to tail it, but I'm going to tail you on Rice's prop. You said it was 58.5?
Yeah, I got 58.5. Yep.
Everybody's got to bear with me for a second in the chat. Shout out to you guys, but this is real shit. Like, I really am putting a bet in. So you got to give me just a moment. Give me a moment. Let me get this shit in.
Yeah. Like I mentioned, one thing with Utah, he's pretty much been the most consistent back. It's Jackson. I just don't think I couldn't bet it here, Cab, but his yards were 74.5, and they've had injuries, merry-go-round, they've talked about, but he's been pretty consistent. I just worry. I think he gets enough carries tonight. I think if he gets over 15 to 20, he gets over his yards. His yards are at 74.5. It just was a little bit high, but I think that can cash against this SC defense.
Hell yeah.
For Utah.
Yeah, that's like you touched on there. SC's defense, not the best, man. We don't have a lot of time. It'd be nice if this shit would just stop spinning and saying it's loading and come up so I can put this bet in. Shout out to you guys rolling in the chat. Jay Peasy said, "What up, motherfuckers?" Shout out to you, man. Our guy Talk Sports with JT. Everybody rolling in. I dropped you that link, Winetine. Winetine said he is on the Utes, guys. So we got a couple people. Ron Lofton in the chats on USC first quarter. I get it. Bounce back for Caleb after his worst game early, and you're cutting that spread down a ton. So I get it. Right now, the only bet I'm going to have is this Rice prop with C-Mac. I mean, it's been kind of tradition these last few streams that I've taken props with you, and regardless of what happens today, it's been profitable for my bank account. So shout out to you, man.
Yeah, let's get it. Man, the Jackson I'm going to stay off, even though I think he gets it. And I'm close here with Lloyd. I just don't know how he's going to run much, on this Utah defense. It's at 60 or 59.5. I might get on that. Yeah, shout out to Winetime. We'll bring him on here in just a few minutes. I like the 7 as well. We were talking in the back. You mentioned you want to have the hook here. But, I think a touchdown is good enough here.
I got 58.5. I'm betting it right now.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yeah.
Some spots had it higher. It is.
Well, mine's at least, and it's at 59, so that's the same thing, 58.5. It's only minus 104, too, so not bad.
Cool. Yeah, that's where they're going to get him, I think. So, and we know SC has some other great receivers. Boom. But I think he's going to have a good game. And like I said, I think Washington's could even cash as well. He's around 55.
Well, I'm officially in with you. I put a unit on it, so I will be looking for that. Everybody in the chat, just so you're clear, again, we're on Rice's receiving prop over 58.5.
I'm on it.
And as we get this game getting ready to wind up, I'm not going to lie, I do have Ole Miss Auburn on my screen right now. I will switch it here in just a second. I have Ole Miss Auburn on my screen because this is my last official bet that I posted that I gave out today. Like us all, I have bets that I'll make here to myself sometimes, but I like to win the ones that I put on fucking Twitter for you guys out there in the chat.
Of course. Someone who was that? Just put it in the chat. Yeah. Tell us what all you guys are on or what you're betting tonight. We have playoff baseball as well. Cab, game 5, tied 2-2. Can't get better than that. Wheeler, Allen. But yeah, just tell us what you're on in this one. Someone mentioned the total. Who just mentioned that? Oh, what up, my man? How can you? I mean, it's dropped. This has dropped 4.5 points. SC's just an over machine. It's last 10, 9-1. I initially, because Utah, I think it could have stayed under. I don't know. I think this could even get over again, Cap, because I thought last week it might stay under and it got over. SC scored a late touchdown. Notre Dame got another one.
Sorry if I seem distracted. Auburn just got a big interception with a big return. Not good for me. Motherfucker, man. Come on, Dart. Terrible pass. You had a receiver wide open, too. No reason they don't. And just like with that touchdown with Auburn, it's just like nobody's there. Show up one fucking time for me. Let me get out of this on a good note. That stupid eye black that you got on your face like a fucking loser.
Wow.
Have you seen that shit that he puts on his face, Jackson Dart?
Yes. Yeah. That's your boy.
So pissed right now. Ron Lofton just said Duke scored. Put it in the chat. Morgan said he's got the Snakes and the Utes bet tonight. Shout out to you. You got any bets in the baseball game, or are you just focused on college football right now?
I'm just on college football. I would take I take the under, first 5 under 4. It's minus 125 though.
Makes sense. That makes
And
perfect sense.
For some reason, I think these guys. I don't know. We get some hits. Gallen's way better at home though. Marsh has been good. I saw you cashed on him. Castellanos. He's kind of cooled off the last few days, and then Bryce Harper, obviously. Those were the 3 guys I'm looking to prop wise, and I still might bet it.
Boy, these guys are about to make me start drinking heavy. Let us know if you're having a drink with us in the chat.
Well, let's
There's going
go.
to be another touchdown for Auburn. Easy as can be. All right, down to the 1 yard line. Might as well be a fucking touchdown, man. Fuck, dude. Had a receiver wide open. You throw it right to him, bro. I just can't have nice things anymore in college football. Makes it so hard to get up here and do this shit when this is going on, too.
It's all right. Let's cash here tonight. Utes, baby.
Somebody in chat said it moved to what did it say? 7.5. That's a big key number right there.
Yeah.
What are they reviewing? Why are they reviewing? I hate when they review stuff that's not going to make a damn bit of difference. We'll see here. I wonder.
Snakes and Utes.
What'd you say?
No, I can't talk you off it. D-backs. I would take them.
Our guy Ron Lofton said he's got Heineken's, bong grips, and a lazy boy. That sounds like good living.
Hell yeah. Yeah, how can you not? I mean, you're getting plus 120 right around there with Gallen on the mound at home. So that bullpen's, got him. Greg Kimbrell. Choke artist.
Thank you for wasting everybody's time just to not do anything. Love it when they review shit that doesn't matter. Man, I'm starting to think that Rising's just going to take a redshirt injury on the season. Yeah. Like, I don't think he's going to play at any point.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to play either. No way.
It's done. Our guy Cam in the chat said USC Utah over 52. We were just touching on that just a little bit. Here we go. Auburn, I would assume, is going to punch it in right here. It's 1st and goal there on Ole Miss's, easy touchdown. Yeah. Auburn ties the game because Jackson Dart throws it 5 yards over a receiver's head who's wide open.
Yeah. Turnovers.
Don't fucking pat your chest on the sideline, you goddamn. Oh, I hate you so much. Over there on chat, patting his chest. Yeah, everybody fucking knows it's your fault. You don't got to tell us. We all saw it. It's a terrible fucking pass.
Yeah, he's got to be better.
Man, speaking of got to be better, how about them Rangers blowing it in the 9th inning last night? Terrible, huh?
Man, this is rough.
It's what the Astros do, and it's what the Rangers do. It's something to get used to here.
Yeah.
And while we're talking about things that blow, Arkansas's offense today, holy shit.
That was just one of the hardest things to watch I've ever seen. They were just nowhere near ready to play. I don't even know.
I think I would have rather gone and sat outside and watched like fucking grass grow or something. Like it was so bad. It was so bad. And then like on every 4th and short situation where they don't go for it, it's just like, hey, coach, you guys realize you haven't scored a touchdown yet this game, right? Like, what the fuck are you doing?
So fucking bad.
So bad.
Oh, my God. We don't need to relive the morning.
Well, now I'm back in a situation where if Ole Miss doesn't put a touchdown on the board, I'm probably fucked. So, not where I want to be.
Okay, we need to get this game pulled up.
Yeah, I can switch it. We're probably about to get first kick or kickoff, so I'll switch to the other one. See, across the board, like Ron said in the chat, Duke is ahead 7-0 on Florida State early. Michigan up 14-0. LSU up 7-0 on Army. Colorado State is beating UNLV right now 10-3. San Jose State is up 14-7 on Utah State. Coastal Carolina is up 10-0 on Arkansas State. Kansas State is pummeling into TCU right now 24-3, it looks like, in the second quarter. BYU is up 14-7 on Texas Tech. And Appalachian State 14-7 against Old Dominion. North Carolina and Virginia are in a tight battle right now. 14-14 right there. Could keep going, but let's see. UTSA, Florida Atlantic. UTSA is up 20-10. But without further ado, we got somebody backstage who might have another bet to get you guys going for this game. So let's not waste any more time and get our guy right here in here, Mr. Mike M. Pimp Slap, play of the motherfucking day. What's up, Mike?
What up, boys? How we doing tonight?
I was doing better until about 5 minutes ago when Jackson Dart threw a fucking interception right over a wide open receiver's head.
Oh, no. Well,
Yeah.
You got your fucking Ohio State game, so go fuck yourself.
Well, if I don't get this Ole Miss game, I don't really give a shit about that Ohio State game.
Oh, I cared. I cared about that game just as a Penn State guy. But, man, they continue to look like shit when it comes to big games. I thought they'd make the leap forward here, and they did not. So, what are we going to do? We got to move on. Speaking of moving on, I like that USC spot. I took USC minus 6.5. I know that's the big game that we're going to talk about here. A couple spots I like for the NFL card here tonight, but I like the over in this game as well. I was looking at this over, but I ultimately chose to get there with USC. We talked about this, Connor and I, earlier today, and I'm sick and tired of this Cam Rising stuff. Like, you're in or you're out. At this point, I think the biggest gap for me is Kincaid. And, big target for Utah the last 3 years that he was playing with the team. He was leading in receptions. He was leading in targets. And they could minimize like subpar performance because the guy was a beast. He was like a young version of Gronkowski out there catching everything, doing everything, one-man band. And they lost him. And you can't lose. It's not like they were spreading the ball around, running a lot, passing a lot. They had one guy that was their go-to guy. And him being out, to me, was the big difference. Now, the Caleb Williams thing on the other side, he had a bad game last game. What came out of the woodwork last week, though, and I'll kind of dismiss his performance last week, is some reporter broke the news that when he gets drafted, he's looking for ownership to be ownership in an NFL team to be factored
I saw that
into
shit.
his, kind of whether he said it or not, I don't care. The fact that came out is kind of like, did you guys ever see Any Given Sunday? You had to have seen Any Given Sunday.
Yeah, man.
Right? So the spot when Willie Beeman gets in there and he's doing the interview and he's like, man, I don't know what it is. He's like, when I get out on that field, there's something in me. They can't touch me. I got my invisible juice, right? And then the next game he gets fucking hammered and it's raining and his own guys are standing over him yelling like, how's your invisible juice? I'll give him that kind of factor there where if I was going to compare it to a situation that happened in a movie, that's kind of what I felt like with the Caleb Williams thing. And he got exposed last week to some extent. So I think they bounced back. They're home. I like the touchdown. I know C-Mac and I talked earlier today about, do you want to lay that many points? I do, because I don't think Utah scores a lot of points. And that's what ultimately kept me off the over is Utah just doesn't have a way to get the job done. So, that's my thought on that game. I know we got some 10:30 games, but we got somebody else back there. So I don't want to talk over anybody else and keep them on ice. You know how I feel about getting put on ice.
Right. So, like you said, we do got somebody back there. So let's get him up here. Somebody that's new to hopping on here with us, and it's been a blast having him in early. So can't wait to get him back up. Great capper, good follow on Twitter. Our guy right here, Winetine Sports. What up, Winetine?
Yes, sir. What's up, fellas? How we doing? Happy Saturday.
I was doing good a little bit ago. Not anymore because Ole Miss is dog shit. I'm about to go grab another beer.
I have a little something on. I have Ole Miss and I have San Diego State, both of them on the money line in a little parlay for minus 120. I took that, so I am on Ole Miss in that one. So that was disappointing to see. As far as this game goes, though, guys, I hate to disagree with Mike. I love the breakdown, dude. I really do. I am on Utah on this +7. I think this is a coaching mismatch, and Kyle Whittingham and Lincoln Riley. I think Kyle's guys are just bought into his system. They always are. He doesn't always have the best athletes out there. They always seem to buy in. They always seem to just get the job done. They're playing against these kids from SoCal. I know they're out there. I know they want to beat them. It's going to be tough, too. I think USC somehow escapes this, but I did take Utah +7, -110. So I did move on that one.
Well, we appreciate you stopping by. So thanks for joining us tonight. And
all right, I'm sorry.
Maybe come back and stay longer next time.
No, but yeah, so it's been a good day though so far. I had my biggest play of the year today. I had my first 3-unit play today in the Air Force Navy under. Cashed with ease on that. It was no sweat at all, so that was nice.
I had that. I had the under, but I don't want to talk about it. I also had 10.5, and a dipshit went for 2, and just
I ended up with the 11.
Navy started passing the ball on that last drive. I was like, I did have that, and I was on Tennessee earlier, man. They had a 20-7 lead and just totally blew the +8.5 cover out the fucking water, man. That was kind of nuts.
For probably 5 or 6 years, Alabama was an automatic first half play, and then they would go out there and their second stringers would come in and their backups, and they'd kind of start to regress a little bit. They were still winning so confidently and comfortably that they got the job done, but it almost feels like it's flip-flopped now. It's almost like
there we go. Touchdown Utah. Bingo.
Where we've seen Bama now is that they kind of struggle in the first half of games, and they find a way to put it back together in that second half. So it was a big win for them.
For sure. Bama is such a tough place to play, too. I was surprised Tennessee had that lead at the half, honestly.
So, C-Mac, I want to pick your brain here because
No, I don't know. I'm waiting to pull up the game. They just drove down the field.
So, C-Mac, I know we talked
53-yard touchdown.
53-yard touchdown pass by Bryson Barnes to Vaki. Wow.
I was heavy, C-Mac, on that under 55.5 with this Ole Miss.
I'm on it too.
It was one on
turnovers.
Totally beat him, man. Totally beat him on the outside. That was insane. Wow.
What do you think about this live number at 65.5? Do you think that's it's 10 points higher than where it should be? They're only really one quarter in though at this point. Do you
I know.
Do you feel good about this first half or full game rather, or do you think it's
we're here to live bet, and the more we can do it, the better. So if you feel it, fucking fire away and let the chat know. I might even throw in with you.
Yeah, well, I felt it at 55.5. Now
I felt it too. I know. Cutting us off and fucking us up there. Yeah.
So are you talking about it or taking it?
Maybe we wait for another time. Ole Miss is going to be punting right now, it looks like, right? It's going to be 4th and 3 at their own 32. So they're punting to Auburn. I see 66.5. I'm going to jump on the under 66.5.
Did you just say Ole Miss and Auburn?
Yeah.
Auburn punted. I think you were just backwards. That's all. Okay, that's why I was confused. Auburn punted.
I might join you in on that, Mike. I actually like that look too right now. I'm going to look at it.
Yeah, somebody punted, Dabby. My 4-letter company.
No, my bad, man. I thought you were talking about USC Utah for a split second. I just got
Utes.
Well, we're sitting here on Earth. What are you on Pluto right now?
Oh, I've got the Ole Miss Auburn
game.
Get
under 65.5 -130.
Yeah, it was just 66.5, and I jumped on it as we talked about it. So it's back to 65.5 now. So I don't know that 1 point matters. Are they going to settle in? I don't know.
I think I might wait until this next drive and see what Ole Miss does right here on this drive. If they score, I'm definitely going to. If Ole Miss scores, I'm definitely going to jump on that under.
Look, it was 21 points in the first quarter, and I know C-Mac said it with the turnovers. So, you got 21 points. They just had to punt, so there was a big touchdown for Auburn in the second quarter, and then they punted. So, are we starting to see that settle in? And 65, 66.5 seems like the right number to me. So I did live bet it. I took it. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone on this Duke Florida State game, fellas?
I did not bet it.
I did.
No, that's a tricky one for me. That was
it was tricky. I got the points, so there you go. Take it away.
Yeah.
Yep, I took the points as well. I got the +14 about 30 minutes before game time. See the live line right now. Florida State's -3.5. I think that's what it is.
I was saying earlier, Duke has been a cash cow for me this season, and I should have taken the points. I know C-Mac even talked about the points earlier today, and I was like, I see these Florida State numbers, but I ultimately stayed away. I like. I mean, now that you're getting I wouldn't be surprised to see Duke come out and win outright.
They can. All the money was on Florida State money. I saw it was like 95% of bets, 98% of money on that money line. So
because Duke keeps drives alive, and that's the biggest thing, right? Duke finds a way to continue to drive down the field the entire game. It's not like they just get one. The years past, like 3-4 years ago with Duke, they would catch one or two big plays, and maybe they would backdoor cover. But their starting quarterback's playing. That was a
touchdown SC.
That was a big thing. Oh, wow. Touchdown SC. That was quick.
Man, about this is so over, man.
44-yard rushing touchdown by Lloyd.
Wow. So much for his under. Thank God I didn't bet.
I'm not going to lie. I wanted to take the under in this one. I'm glad I did it.
When USC's beyond week 6, they're 9-0 to the over with a 12-point margin, and they're also on a total less than 64, 7-0 to the over. So those were a couple of numbers.
Oh, it's automatic.
Yeah.
They're overs every week.
Yeah.
Seems like it just cashes.
But I remember taking it. I took an over a couple of weeks ago. I want to say it was UCLA and USC. And you'll have to test me on it here, but I know Weinstein said he liked the under in that game, and it was like 58 or 60, and I think the final score was like 14-7. So I was just thinking, "Fuck you, Weinstein," because I was
UCLA, Utah.
Yeah,
that's the one.
I was at that game, guys. That's right.
Game. I remember you were at that game,
guys. It was so wild. It was one of the best experiences ever. Like the crowd there was insane. I loved it, honestly.
So I had the opportunity to go to a bunch of Penn State games and a bunch of Syracuse games.
I'm going to Penn State next year.
The one spot I want to go to
is UCLA at Penn State. Sorry.
I want to go. Yeah, that'll be a fun game. I want to go to a game at Ohio State though. I want to see what the shoe's all about. I want to see that excitement and electricity.
Me too. I think UCLA plays there in 3 years, so I'm planning to go whenever they play at Ohio State because that place is electric, man. You know what I mean?
Right. That just seems like that'd be a lot of fun. It's a big stadium. It seemed like it'd just be a lot of, be fun.
Even Penn State can fit up to 110,000 people. I saw that's crazy. And
sellouts, man. Every time we had gone, they were sellouts. I told the story before about how one of the guys that I was friends with was the former kicker for Penn State, and he got us like the former athlete ticket program, and we'd take an RV, we'd get up there, we'd spend the weekend up there and have a blast. But
that's a good time. That's what it's all about right there.
The stadium was dry though, so you'd have to get really hammered beforehand, and then it was like you struggled at halftime because you're starting to kind of sober up a little bit and get tired. So it wasn't a lot.
That's how it was at Utah too. No booze in the stadium, man. We got there an hour and a half early, and I was like,
yeah, we were sneaking the flasks in and things like that, but you can only do so much, especially when you're in a tailgate party environment. We got there at like 6 a.m. We were hammering them down, and it was like it was tough to stay in for the long haul, but.
Let's see. Woo, RZA, I see in the chat. Wine time. Any thoughts on Stanford, UCLA? Yeah, I gave a last-minute look on the under first half, 27.5. I don't see Stanford scoring a lot in this contest. I don't see UCLA scoring a lot either. I expect this to be more of like a 13-3 game at half. Totals at 27.5. I took the under. Have nothing on the side. If you want to take a look at props, I did take Carson Steele over 99.5 rushing yards, -120. I think it's that high for a reason. Wow. It's been 85 all season, but I think he's going to tear up this Stanford defense, and he's going to have over 100 yards. So if you want to take a little prop, take a look at Carson Steele over 99.5 -120.
I like UCLA in that game. I
think they can bounce back. I can't take them after what I saw last week.
I'll tell you what angles sucked a huge today is the revenge factor. Teams that minus Alabama coming through in that second half, teams in the revenge spot have not been able to get it done today, it seems like.
Yeah. And USC's in a big revenge spot. They lost to them both times last year. It might be crazy to take Utah. I mean, I think USC wins this game, but I think Utah can stay within the 7, I hope.
So speaking of live betting, right, I was talking earlier today about this home favorite factor going back to 2015 when it's a ranked battle and a home favorite. Again, going back, what is that, 8 years now? in that situation, the home favorites 111 and 83 against the spread, 82 and 118 to the under. So there were 4 teams that fit that model today. One of them was Ohio State. We saw them win and cover. Also stayed under. Bama ended up going over, but they won and covered. Florida State's the 3rd team that fits that criteria, and the 4th one is USC. So in terms of some live betting spots, Florida State might not be a bad spot just to come back and get the win. I'm kind of thinking.
I'm going to remember that stat in my head right there. I love that right there.
Dude, that's going to be intentional grounding. What the fuck are you doing?
What game are you on, Dabby? Sorry.
Ole Miss Auburn, man. I can't fucking do this shit when I'm sitting here sometimes when I got fucking money like this on it like I do right now, bro. Like, fucking hell. What are you doing?
I want to throw up thinking about.
Are you on second? What are you? Are you on second and goal right now, Dabby?
Yeah.
No, he just and there's going to be an intentional grounding call.
All right, back that fucker up. Let's go. I need this under. I need the 55 and a half. I was talking about adjusting it. I adjusted it down to 51 like a dickhead. Nothing's worse than getting excited about an adjusted line and then blowing it entirely. Mm-hmm. First half was 27 and a half. Now they're at 28 clearly. Let's go. Let's just get the fucking halftime, regroup, and play some defense. The old SEC battle of shitbags. Let's play some defense.
Shout out Dante Mack in the chat, man. Good seeing you in here. Haven't seen you.
Dabby, what's your look for this MLB game? What do you got for us?
I didn't bet this MLB game tonight. I got this that I'm sweating right here, and this is enough for me because it's already about to give me a heart attack.
Did you take anything on that game, Mike?
Yeah, I took the Phillies. I had 3 plays. I got the Phillies first 4 plays. I got the Phillies first 5 under 4, the Phillies first 5, the Phillies full game, and then I took the Wheeler K prop over 3.5, which I'm still kind of a little reluctant because what they did with the bull, they're playing this game like it's game 7. So they got Ranger Suarez is in the bullpen. They're talking literally about putting him in early. They want to get him in there early. They said the entire bullpen's ready to roll. There's no minutes restrictions on anybody. There's a run. There we go with a run. It's Bryson Stott getting a big run out there. RBI for Stott. Schwarber scores. Harper to 3rd. Let's go 1-0 Phillies. I got a couple of hockey plays too. I'll share with you guys here.
Yeah, please.
From a live betting perspective, it's 0-0. I took the Sabres pregame, so it's 0-0. You can still get the Sabres at a nice number. I talked about this before the other night. I said the Islanders are a team that's built for the playoffs. The Sabres are built to get points early. So the Islanders have started 2-0. And why that's important is because you've got a team that's built for the playoffs, and the Islanders played just a shitty trap style. Like if you guys remember back in the day with the New Jersey Devils, they weren't built to score a lot of goals and be front runners. They were built to be defensive, competitive, and keep the scores down. The Sabres are kind of in the opposite side. They got a bunch of guys that are on 2-way contracts right now. It's early in the season. And they're trying to find like JJ. There's a couple of guys on the Sabres that are kind of on that bubble. Are they going to use their eligibility and move them up to the NHL, or do they still have the right to bring them back down to the AHL? So I like the Sabres just in a motivation spot. I already took the Lightning. They're up 3-1. Games that are about to start. I took the under in the Penguins Blues game. 16-1 under trend. When Pittsburgh specifically lets up more than 5 goals the previous game, the next game goes under, and it goes under by like 2.5 goals. So I got that at under 6.5, and it was even money at the 6.5. I think you can get 6s or 5.5s out there now. So we're only 7.5 minutes into that game is a spot that I would consider.
0-0 first 8 minutes.
Yep. So there's still plenty of live value there. Other spots that I looked at, I like the Rangers. I'm not a big fan of the Kraken. Kraken had their luck last year. Rangers, again, are one of those teams that's trying to figure out who their players are going to be for the 3rd and 4th line. So they've moved some guys up to the 2nd. I'm not a big Kraken fan. And the big spot for me is the Bruins tonight. Weird number for the Bruins. I don't know why they're like a -105 right now for the Bruins.
-109, I see, yeah.
I have the Bruins in a 16-1 spot. So I know the number's moving against them with the Kings and all. And Fiala's
there's a lot more bets and money on the Kings. I think that's why, honestly.
Yeah, the Bruins are 3-0, man. I mean, there's
I like that look.
Shout out to my guy, Dante Mack, $20 dono.
Oh, shit. Shout out Dante Mack.
Let's go, man.
Appreciate that, my guy.
Let's go, C-Mac. Well, the rest of us will just put ourselves on mute, brother.
No, chat away, man. I'm just trying to do business, trying to make bets, it's just got a lot of shit going on.
So that kind of runs me through hockey. Jets Oilers game. I didn't touch it. I don't like the Oilers at a minus 170. They're 1-3. The Jets are 1-3 as well. If anything, I would look at like Draisaitl goals in that Oilers game. I wouldn't do.
I'm taking Boston minus 110, Mike.
Yeah, the Bruins game.
Yep.
That's one of my favorite hockey plays. I gave that out last night. That's one of my favorite hockey plays today.
Both live streams I've been on with you guys, Dave has given me 2 different NHL looks, and they both have gone 2-0. So we're going for 3-0. Let's go.
Wow, Dave's a different breed in himself. So if he gave you those Vegas trends, though, he's appreciative of that Vegas trend. That was that spot where
sure. No, he told me that he got that one from you. Actually, yeah, I remember that.
When Vegas and San Jose play in the same day, it's not a good news, or it's not a good news for whoever the Golden Knights are playing. So speaking of that, Vegas and San Jose are playing in the same day. That trend is 3-0 this year, and Vegas is down 1-0 right now. The game just started. It's like 4 minutes in, so there's plenty of time to jump on some live spots there. I know we're going to talk football, and we got plenty of time for that. There's a lot of games out there in the landscape right now to make sure that we cover.
I know you guys already touched on it, but Dante Mack, my dude, shout out, man. Appreciate you a ton.
Oh, yeah.
I'm about to get drunk as a motherfucker right now because I hate everybody and everything.
Oh, yeah. We're fucking around.
Fuck around and
what number did you get on Ole Miss, Dabby?
It doesn't matter. I have the
Florida
first
State
half.
touchdown.
Oh, first half, okay.
Yeah.
Florida State touchdown, 10-7. Michigan's up 21-0 on Michigan State. You know, those are 2 teams that could play 100 times, and I would care none of them. 0 for 100 for how much I give a shit. There you go. Vegas scored. Hopefully somebody took advantage of the numbers that we shared. Shit happens fast.
I was looking at that too. Damn.
Shit happens fast.
Did move on the Boston Bruins though, minus 110. I believe that game's at 7 p.m., 10 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah. Yep. That's a weird line movement. I mean, I guess it could fall under the trap spot, but it just seems like Boston's not going to fuck around. You know, so we talk about these teams that are built for the playoffs, as is Boston. But the big thing for Boston is with some of the retirements and the roster changes they have, they are trying to establish themselves because, you know, they've been the President's Cup team. They had that victory run last year where they won more regular season games than anybody. They're a good regular season team that struggles getting into the playoffs, but that happens with all President Cup winners. And the following year, they end up going on Stanley Cup runs. So the Bruins are very much alive despite the retirements and things that they had out there. But
2-0 Phillies.
Let's go. I was texting our guy Razor earlier today and breaking his balls, and I said, we can't be friends anymore if you're going to start posting Diamondbacks plays. And he was like, he was giving me the old Team A versus Team B, and I was like, yeah, does Team A have all those records for Major League Baseball postseason this year, or is that Team B? Because that's the team I'm taking.
He won his Diamondbacks bet, though, that you're talking about, no?
He did. I know he did. I know he did. I just I had to yank his Phillies card for that. So
we got USC driving right now.
He is on probation. I will say he still has the card in his wallet, but it's got one of those little punches in the corner so that it kind of draws attention to it.
Need a big.
I like Virginia in the second. I like Virginia in the second half of this UNC game. I don't know if I'm going to get there. I'm going to have to take.
What's the score in that one, Mike?
Hey,
it's
there we go.
17-14 halftime. UNC's up, but Virginia was getting a boatload of points, weren't they? Weren't they getting like 21 or something like that?
I think it was 23.5.
Yeah, 23.5.
Ole Miss got to stop there, so they're going to get to let me down one more time.
No, we're going to go down and score right now, Dabby.
Well, I mean, what
happened on 4th and goal? I saw some random got intercepted.
They generously missed a field goal for me. He just the fucking holder dropped the ball and then threw it up in the air and intercepted it.
Gotcha.
So they would have hit that field goal.
Touchdown.
USC. That's Washington. All right, long game.
All I need is a field goal right now, but of course they missed it because it's college and they missed fucking 30 yards.
Lincoln might put his foot on the gas right now.
This over is going to smoke it tonight, it looks like, huh?
Might put his foot on the gas right now. You know exactly who you're talking about. That's why you made the comment. Of course if he can, he will. You know he will.
Who did what?
Riley. He's going to put his foot on the gas.
Oh, I was like, you need me to do something? I'll do something. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do?
Unfucking believable.
I'll tell you what, boys. The real struggle here with you guys in this late night spot here. I had to manage the cocktail consumption. I'm only on drink number 2 here today.
We'll get going because I'm on drink number 3 and I'm pounding them quicker and
I didn't want to get over.
Ole Miss just fumbled the fucking punt, bro. I swear to God, these fucking motherfuckers, bro.
These motherfuckers, bro.
I muted my mic for you, guys. You're welcome.
Thanks, Daddy.
If they would have had the ball at the 50. Instead, it's going to fucking muff the punt and got a penalty. They're going to back it up to the 25 like they didn't ever have fucking good field position. Good job, you fucking clowns.
There we go. Flyers are on the board. 2-1. I might have taken some Flyers action at 2-1 my money. In fact, not might have. I did, but I'm 0-3 betting the Flyers this year. Because I've been fading them.
Two minutes and 21 seconds here on the clock for me in this game. If they don't go down and put it in the end zone, my bet is dead. Speaking of, he throws it deep, dart, and it is incomplete because they suck.
I was just going to say, speaking of dead bets, anybody that took Hawaii, dead. 35-14 New Mexico. Man. I fall into the Hawaii's in a couple parlays for me. After watching them last week on that late night game, I don't know what I was thinking.
That first quarter, man, that was bad for them. I watched that too. 3 turnovers in the first quarter. And they're still in the game too. It's crazy. They were never out of that first quarter.
Literally, wait till the end of the fourth quarter when they shit the bed there and they were covering. It was what, 6 or 6.5, and they were covering the spread. Then they fucking lose by 7.
Yeah, they kicked the field goal too, and they would try to get the onside kick. Bullshit.
Man, shout out to the chat. Sorry, everybody. It's hard to sit here when you have money on the line and act like you're interested in anything else other than your money. Not gonna do it on camera. I'm just gonna fucking.
I don't want to talk about how much money I have on this Ole Miss Auburn under. I can't even look. That's how much money I have on it. I just need CMAC to give me updates every so often on it.
We just need nothing here. Luckily, get into half. You know,
I can appreciate when we're on the same spot because I can.
It's shit just wild though. You know, college football with turnovers. You know, you just brought up the Hawaii game. Just like team has 2 or 3 turnovers and short field, score quick. It's just like, fuck.
I did take K-State. I was happy about that move. They're beating them up right now. So that Virginia spot is 14.5 in the second half. They're down by 3.
Who's in at quarterback for them right now, Mike? Is it the young kid or is it the transfer for UVA? Let me see.
All I see is UNC kicking the shit out of
Musket. I think that's the freshman.
Musket's out there, yeah.
Is that the freshman?
He's the guy that's done nothing. 92 yards, and he's a senior. He's the senior.
Oh, he's the transfer then. He's the transfer from a Division II school that's starting at Virginia for some reason. I don't get that, but
he looks like a loser. I should have probably just thought about that. Just looking at his picture, he looks like a guy I'd slap in the face at one of those college parties they have,
We got Old Dominion. It's good. BYU's taking care of business.
I did jump on that BYU spot. Plus, I think I got +3.
You did?
Yeah.
I got the over too.
Nice.
Both.
Those Mormons, they
Let's
might
go,
not
Old
be able to drink
Dominion.
beer, but they can get touchdowns.
At home, yeah.
Got Duke about to punt the ball right now.
Do you think if you're a Utah State or a BYU player and you go on the road, do you think that they just get after it? Like it's their release that they can go out there and get as drunk as they want? I would have to remember. At least there's
checking into the hotel, and the next morning I woke up to do Boston the Sauce and I tried to get a drink at the bar, and we don't serve alcohol until 10:30 a.m. And I was like, What? Like what? That's crazy.
I would imagine if I was playing football for a school, first of all, I don't know that Utah would be my destination, but if it was, I would think that, and I went on the road, I would think I'd be part of that contingent that lines up the boys to go get cocktails, or at least some cases of beer or something. Maybe we have a private party in the room or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Utah out here to the 40. This is a 3rd and 3. 14-7.
What's up, J-Dub? Good to see you. Thanks for coming out. Blank, Jacqueline, always nice to see you in the chat. Real Deal Prime.
Jacqueline. J-Dub.
The gang's here. The gang's come out, guys. Make sure you hit that like and retweet. You know we're trying to do this thing here. We got to let them know. Pub Sports is legit. We're here doing this thing. We have the commitment. Big games, big spots. Huge UFC stream today.
We need a big second half. Utah to win. Like outright here.
It's not what we need.
Utah State.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Get Sanders.
I said Utah.
It's 14-14 at halftime.
Utah.
I took the 4.5 and the money line. Did you get better than 4.5 earlier this week?
Yep.
Are they going for this USC game, Connor?
Sorry, I was on the other game.
4th and 3 on USC 40. I imagine they're going for. I'm a little behind though.
So am I.
We got a Sabres goal, Real Deal Prime. I saw you in there. We got Sabres goal. Let's go, Buffalo.
Why am I? God damn.
They get it. They get the first down. First down, Utah.
First down and driving.
9-yard pass on 4th and 3.
Here we go.
Keep in mind, I was talking about USC when they got to these over spots that are smoking the total by 12, 13 points.
Their games have just gotten over. Like Arizona game, that should have game stayed under, and then it goes to OT 3 times. Notre Dame last week gets over.
And then Utah comes to town.
And it's going over again after a massive drop.
Huge drop. It's just over. It's over calculation on the quarterback situation with Cameron. The guy hasn't played all season. Let's move on from what they should.
Yeah, I think he should just take the medical red shirt and come back next year because there's just he's not even going to get drafted this year anyways, honestly.
If anything, when he does come back, the pressure is going to be so high he probably shits the bed anyways.
But I guess they didn't even tell the full conclusion of the injury. They said it was just a torn ACL. It ended up being 3 different tears in his knee. So it's it was a lot worse than what they thought originally. And they didn't say that until about 2 weeks ago. And it's
big USC drive right there. I'm not sure how to say this guy's name, but it's Jackson, and he ran for 19 yards to the 12-yard line.
First down. And Jackson run for 19 yards.
Jadabi Jackson.
Yeah, he's going over.
Yeah. I think the first half over was 26.5 in this USC game. It's about to get there with 3 minutes left in the first quarter.
Cab, we'll get Rice. Washington caught that touchdown. He's already in a cash. It's over.
Man,
we'll get Rice.
I got to get some books that can give me the,
I love abuse, so I'm already planning right here because I've been watching this game, man. Old Miss is just fucking up, man. I'm going to take them second half.
Yep.
Yeah, let's stay under.
It's in Ole Miss, right?
Yes.
No, it's in Auburn. It's in Auburn.
Yes.
I could do it right now, but I want 3.5. Auburn is not a good foot. Old Miss has shot themselves in the foot every chance that they've had this game.
Yep.
There's no reason why they shouldn't be covering my first half bet. And when I say I'm going to hammer it, I'll just tell you guys this right now. I don't post this shit, but I'm betting more on it than I usually do on other shit. So take that for what it's worth.
It's golf clap.
Golf clap.
Get it.
Did you see
Miami's up 7-0?
Did you see Phil Mickelson? They were showing that shot where he was in the rough cut there. He was on the left side of the cart path. 2 trees, literally as wide as my arms are. And he gets out there with his driver from the rough and just the announcers are like, hold your breath and watch your heads for all the people were standing all around it. Man, he dotted that thing right through those trees, put it out 250 yards down the field. Oh, man. That was an unbelievable play. About a 90%
touchdown.
Hit that tree.
Touchdown, Utah. This is about to be back, forth, in the 40s. This game.
All right, what do you got there? Little Dos Equis? You don't always drink beers, but when you do,
Florida State gets picked up by Duke. Pick 6, Duke. Yes.
Wow.
Pick 6 for Duke University. 17-7 Duke.
See, I was looking at Florida State going live line there,
Let's
but
go.
it got too tight.
Wow, that's huge. That was the receiver's fault. It went out of his hands, right into the cornerback's hands on the 10-yard line. Easy pick 6.
Let's go. I need a big night here, man. I need a big second half. ODU, BYU, Utah State, Duke.
Got a lot of action tonight, guys. A lot of stuff going on right now in sports. You got to love it.
I love this time of year. So many things happening.
Got NBA starting, 2 days? I got to start looking at that. I haven't looked at any NBA yet. It's crazy. I'm so busy.
Utah State's 14-14, right? We talked about that. We need that play there. We need a big second half for Utah State. I took that money line too. I think I got it at like plus 185.
Yep. Me too.
That Ole Miss total, here we go. Things you like to see. We're down to 54.5. We got 66.5. Some guys at 65.5. The pregame number that I unloaded a fucking nuke on is 55.5. Let's go. I might have to go throw up if that doesn't come in. Miami, Florida's up 7-0 on Clemson.
Did any of you guys take anything in that Clemson-Miami game?
I parlayed them in a money line, and I teased them with something.
No, I wanted Miami. I couldn't do it.
I was talking earlier about the Miami spot where Miami off of more than or equal to 6 days rest when they're either a favorite or they're getting 3 points or more are 0-11 and they're losing by 16. But, we talked earlier today about the Clemson off a bye, and they're not ready to play off a bye. What the play should have been there, C-Mac, was Miami in the first half. We should have been all over that.
Yeah.
Knowing that Clemson doesn't come together after a bye. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, but at least I'll mention it so it sticks in my head for the next time.
All right, there it is, 3.5. So I am putting 2 units on the second half right now, 3.5.
What is it, 3.5?
For Ole Miss.
For which game?
Ole Miss, Auburn.
I mean, I like it, dude. I think Ole Miss should blow these guys out. I mean, Auburn's not a good team. They have a good defense, but they shouldn't score again this game, honestly. They don't have a good offense.
Things I don't want to hear in that game is blowing it out.
No, the only reason they scored is because of that interception and then also one big play. Other than that, Ole Miss, there's no reason why Ole Miss shouldn't have covered that first half. There's no reason.
I like that. So I'm also looking right now. I mean, I don't know how much more Auburn's going to score. What do we think about the under 27 second half? After 28 points in the first half, do you think?
Yeah, I still like the under too. Yep.
What did you get at it, Mike? What number did you get?
For which one? The Ole Miss game?
Yeah.
The second half. Well, the live number I took was 66.5. It dropped to 65.5, and then I took the pregame 55.5. So,
gotcha.
And I adjusted it down to 51 because it's the lowest number they would give me. I didn't even want to talk about the number was like Ole Miss. So Ole Miss has gone 5 straight games where they've had no more than 1 turnover in a game. And when they come off, I don't know how they do that so consistently, but when teams come off of that situation where they've got no more than 1 turnover, they protect the ball consistently. They're 0-9 to the under, and they go under by 20.5 points over that 9-game sample. So I felt comfortable with the under, but
I'm going to do something I usually don't do right now.
I'm in.
Do a second half parlay. I'm going to ride with the under 27, and I'm going to take the Mississippi Ole Miss on the money line minus 190. It's plus 190 right now on those. So I'm going to go ahead and take that for a little something.
I'm going to have to stay tight. I'm going to stay with my 66 and my 55 because there's so much invested on that game that I can't even watch it.
I just take the under. I have Ole Miss already parlayed.
Florida State
tonight.
Just took the kickoff to the house.
Maybe I should just take the under then.
Fuck, when am I going to get on this Florida State side for the money line? I'm not talking about the points. I like the points with Duke. I just got to look at the
99-yard touchdown return for Florida State. Wow, yeah.
There's an over for you.
Yeah.
It's minus 4.5 right now. It's juiced to the Duke side at plus 4.5. Minus 238 on the money line. I wonder what that money line was before they scored that touchdown. That's kind of the number I'm looking for. I'll tell you what, Clemson, I don't know what they're doing. Clemson's been a team that's been a fucking bottomless money pit for me.
Yeah.
Hey, Dabby, I see Ole Miss -4 second half now, so you got in at the right time. I mean, they're a little. That means something, you know what I mean?
Cheers! It moved
They already
quickly.
moved that up.
I'll take that for sure. Cheers on that. All right. Well, we've got action. And obviously, if you think I was sweating before, wait till the second half. Now I'm really going to be sweating. And I know I'm looking at the wrong game, but I'm switching
I'm
back
going to be
right
sweating
now.
with you, Dabby.
You're betting it also?
Yep. I'm taking the minus. I'm getting -4 now, but I'm going to get the -4 in the under 27 second half. It's about plus 220. So I'm just going to take a little parlay.
Fire's tied up. Let's go, Philly. Let's go. They were 2-1 on the money, boys. Let's go.
I'm going to drop it in the chat, too, for anyone who wants to tell us.
Let's get it.
Even though you guys hear us saying it, but I'm just putting it in there.
It just makes it a little more official. You put it in the chat for good luck.
I like that, Mike. I agree with that.
Yeah. Florida has ran 28 plays compared to Duke's 12, and Duke's up by 3 points right now.
Shit.
There it is.
All right, let's get this. Now I got to find this game. 1 second.
What game are you looking for?
The one where I'm supposed to be on, the Utah game. USC Utah.
USC's 3rd and 2 at their own 33. Driving. They got a 1-yard play. It's 4th and 1. Caleb Williams ran it for the 1 yard.
Next play, I want you to tell me about how he throws it to Rice for a 78-yard touchdown.
I think they're going to be punting, would be my guess.
Where is this game? Damn, too many channels. Fox, correct? Yes. Got it. Are they punting? Yeah, they're punting.
Yeah.
So 14-14 here in this game still.
What's the over look like in that game? That might be an over spot. Nah, it's 69.5 now. That fucking number's gotten cooked.
Duke, big first down, 16-yard rush.
I hate that I'm doing this, but I'm taking Clemson. I'm just on the money line. You guys can still get your spread. I'm going to take this money line. Plus 105.
Clemson. Nobody's on Miami here.
I thought we were talking about. Oh, I guess it was the leans, right? It was the leans that we were talking about.
I didn't bet Miami. I mean, we just talked about it. I didn't bet it.
Perfect.
Bet away. I don't give a fuck, Mike.
Wow. Clemson and I have a history. Clemson and I have a history like the New York Giants and I have a history.
I know you're just ragging him now. You're fucking betting.
Yeah, I can't. What am I going to say? It's that 0-11 spot for Miami that's got me. It is what it is.
That's why I couldn't take it.
North Carolina scores a touchdown, 24-14. North Carolina. Extra point is good.
Come on, Old Dominion. Let's go.
Let's get
Kansas State, man, after they made that change at quarterback, they're all of a sudden looking pretty good. Oh, it's Will Howard? Oh, he's still in there? Holy shit, never mind. I thought Kansas State made a change at quarterback last week, no?
Yeah, but
Avery Johnson, they're rotating. They're both playing. Oh, wow.
Yeah, they both played last week, too.
Gotcha. Okay. I was on Texas Tech last week. I won't take Texas Tech again after that bullshit. They played like shit at home.
Yeah, K-State owned them. That's just wild as shit.
Crazy in Lubbock too. That not a lot of people do that. Oregon barely beat them. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
College football though.
LSU is putting the boots to Army right now. 28-0.
Yeah.
They're 3rd and 5 on the Army 20.
Army's bad.
That seems to
I
be
always
what
thought
LSU does to anybody whose offense isn't good enough because their defense isn't there, but their offense sure can put up points.
Yeah, LSU's offense is up there with anyone.
You know, for what it's worth, and I know some guys have been talking about these playoff spots and everything else, there's a bunch of shit schools that have 1 loss or 0 losses. And this SEC is always competitive. I think we're still going to see some 2-loss teams that are alive in the SEC make them way to the college football playoffs. You know, Michigan and Ohio, they're going to play. They're going to have the big game. They're going to have the Big Ten championship. One of those shitbag schools will end up in the CFP.
Hopefully just one.
Yeah, hopefully just one. Don't take somebody else's spot.
I want to see a Pac-12 school, honestly. I mean, I want to see Washington go. I love watching them play, man. They play some good football out there. So I'm hoping that they make a little run at the college football playoff. And they kind of have a nice schedule the rest of the year. I mean, they got to play Wazoo, I think, still, and they have to play, I believe. Do they got to play USC? I'm not sure.
Well, they had that big win against Oregon, but I've been on record saying I think Oregon is they're probably a little overrated, but I still think they're a viable competitor here. They certainly could come out of that Pac-12 and
if they beat Washington, I think if it's them against Washington, the Pac-12 title, and Oregon wins, Oregon will get in. But if Washington's undefeated up until that point, maybe both of them get in at 1 loss. I don't know. It's tough.
You can't have 2 Pac-12 schools, right? I mean,
I know.
They get into the playoffs and they just get run over. You think about Oregon, though, and I said this before, they've been top grading their team for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
It was a tough loss against Washington, but it was a close game. And they play again. Who knows what happens that next game. But.
Bo Nix always seems to – I mean, he had a good game, don't get me wrong, but he never seems to beat the really good teams his whole career, it seems like. So.
Oh, and by the way, Alabama's only got 1 loss this season, so they're still in play for. They're going to play Georgia. There's going to be Georgia plays. I don't want to see a Georgia-Bama matchup again. I mean, I guess if they're the best teams, then so be it. But
I really don't even want to see Bama this year. Florida State interception. Wow, Riley Leonard is – he looks like he doesn't want to play football right now. He's got his head down. Man, Florida State, that place is going nuts right now, though.
I bet. Utah just doing what we kind of would expect, ground and pound right there.
Yep.
First down, run up the middle for about 3 yards.
Let's go.
Let's get all the way down the field and turn it over. Here we go. Virginia's driving. 2nd and 6 at the UNC 20, 24-14. What was that Virginia number? 16.5. There's a lot riding on this one.
Nuke Worker. What up, my dude? I'll serve it.
Hell yeah. Nuke Worker in the chat. Shout out to him, man.
Hey, shout out JPZ, too. My man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Peas.
So anybody got any feels on this USC-Utah game about a side or anything?
I'm on the +7. It's just back and forth. I think we're going to see this all game. I guess the question is, can Utah keep up? And is Utah going to make a stop, It's so early. It's the second quarter. It just started. It's 14-14. Like, I was not expecting this. The first half overs already hit, It's crazy. We'll see what happens on this next drive. We'll see what Utah can do. I don't know how much more they can score here. Scoring 14 the first quarter was already a lot for them. So,
right.
And I am on Utah, but I was expecting a lower scoring game. I was expecting their defense to really show up and pressure Caleb. So we'll see. Big first down by Utah. Bryson Barnes, 14-yard pass to Devon Vile.
It's a good pass.
39.
Bryson Barnes actually doesn't look as bad as he did when he played I forgot who Utah played in game 2. He looked okay against Florida, but he really looked bad in game 2 and game 3, and they made that change.
Big sack by USC right there. Unlike Mike, I do not have a nipple.
Yeah.
I'm going for my 4th drink. I'll be right back, Mike.
Well, I'm drinking man's drinks, but those beers are cute too.
Right now.
I'll be right back myself. I got to get a refill.
Yes, sir.
Listen to him.
We got this. First down, Florida State. Florida State's driving right now too, man. Yeah, that was a big sack by USC. 12-yard sack. It's going to be a 2nd and 22 on Utah's own 27-yard line. Florida State, 8-yard carry up the middle. I forgot, C-Mac, did you say you moved on Utah plus 7?
Yeah, I have 7.5.
Minus
I have it
2.
right at there. 105, minus 105. I was like, I'll take it.
Yep. I think I got the minus 110. Jackson, minus 2 on the carry. It's going to be a 3rd and 24 for Utah. They're going to be forced to throw right here. I mean, they might just run it up right now. We'll see. Get some yards back.
We got a 4th down.
You know, for a guy drinking beers, it sure takes him a long time to come back here. I'm mixing cocktails, flying, firing. Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Now we're on Utah State.
Utah State, that's right. What line what was the spread on that one, guys?
4.5, and then I think it was plus 185 was the money line that I took. There we go. Utah has to punt to USC. USC's got the ball. Let's go, fuckers.
Mike, we need no points in the second half. Ole Miss.
I can't even look. See,
You have the under 27 second
no,
half round, so I'm with you guys.
you know, sometimes when there's a game that I like that's late, I'll bet it early, and then I'll bet it again, and then I bet it again. Next thing you know, I got 6 bets on the same fucking spot. And and then I live bet it on top of that too. Like, hey, why not? I take another 10.
You're in deep.
I am in so deep.
Field goal is good for Florida State. We have a tie ball game in Florida, 17-17 with 7 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the second quarter.
That happened to me last night with the Phillies being the late start. I had Houston. Houston came back with the big win, and I just kept banging away at there was like a 30-minute gap in between the Houston and the Phillies game. I just kept banging away, and then they went up, and I was feeling really good, and then in comes the worst fucking reliever in the history of baseball. Literally, the worst reliever in the history of baseball. I thought I saw a number today. I don't know if it was just Phillies specific or if it was Major League, but no guy has lost back-to-back starts in playoff baseball games when they're winning a series, when they're winning a game and winning a series. Nuke Worker, yeah, it's not good money management, but you know, there's a handful of spots that I really like, and then there's a bunch of spots I like. So don't judge my fucking degenerate behavior.
Yeah, because when he hits all of them, what are you going to say then, you know? You're going to hit all those bitches. Let's go.
No, you look at the card, you see a couple spots you like, you play it, you get back there, you know, it gets a little later, you have a couple wins, you throw a little more money on it, kind of park some money on it, park some more money on it, and then next thing you know, you're struggling to come back. You need no scores. Definitely not the beacon example of money management. They were all 1 unit plays. It just happens to add up to almost 10 units for what it's worth.
Michigan just destroying Michigan State here, 28-0, about to go into halftime, man.
All right, UVA gets the touchdown. Let's go.
Let's go. Heck yeah. What did you get? You got plus 14.5 in that one?
No, I actually waited and then jumped on it at 16.5.
16.5.
They were third in some distance, so the gamble was, are they going to be able to get a drop? Are they going to score here or not? And they did. So let's see what the number is now. Looks like it's around 11.5. So the gamble worked out. Gambling on top of gambling.
This Ole Miss Auburn game starting up here in about 1 minute and 45 seconds.
Holding?
What was that?
The fuck?
What was that noise? C-Mac?
Fuck.
Oh,
Utah State did a big play. And they're holding, brought it back. It's 3rd and 19 now.
Man, I'll tell you, I don't bitch about the refs. Maybe I do. Maybe my self-awareness is low, but I don't feel like I blame the refs on a lot of things. But that fucking Penn State game in that first half was ugly. They had the scoop and score where they had the holding call that was questionable. They had a pass interference to keep the drive alive for Ohio State on Marvin Harrison Jr. That was like the guy wasn't even near him. It was a bad spot for Penn State today.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, that head coach, man, it always seems like when he faces those big teams, he just can't get them, man. Michigan and Ohio State.
He flat out sucks.
He sucks.
It literally sucks. There's no. I'll tell you. I'll give you the numbers. Let me pull them up. He's so fucking bad.
Yeah, rip him.
It's ridiculous. Here you go. James Franklin, 2-12 on the road versus top 25 teams. 0-10 on the road versus top 10 teams. 1-9 versus Ohio State. 1-12 versus top 5 teams. And they'll probably fucking give him an extension. They'll probably sign him again. The guy's this is his. That's I think his specific Penn State numbers. And it goes even further back. Wasn't he coaching at Vanderbilt? He's a shitbag. He might be burner account worthy. I haven't decided yet. Boy, look at Razor Sharp.
Fumble, SC, recovered by Utah.
Ah.
Oh, in USC territory. Wow, on the 20, what, on the 25?
So much joy in 22. Your voice when you said it too.
I need some big passes to Rice. Washington already got it. I should have just done both, I guess.
Yeah, perfect. Definitely a poser coach, right? I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with you. It wasn't under, though. I mean, they did play a nice defensive game, considering that they've got some weapons there for Ohio State. It was just.
Did he not fumble it here?
Call it back.
Not watching, fuck.
Call it back.
Yeah, it's looking like it's passing complete.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He didn't fumble it.
Let's go.
I have so much shit up here.
Here we go. Clemson did nothing with their drive. Miami has been stopped. They're 4th and 11 at the 45. Emory Williams pass incomplete. Clemson's getting the ball deep in their own territory at the 10-yard line. Tons of time left in that game, too. Man.
Come on.
Let me ask you guys just a general question. Which team do you think is worse? UL Monroe or UL Raging Cajuns? The War Eagles or the Raging Cajuns? Which, if you had to play one for the rest of your life, and your life depended on it, which of those two would you be?
I'll play the Raging Cajuns.
Raging Cajuns.
I just remember they had a good team a couple years ago. I think it might have been in 2020 or 2021 where they won like 10 games or something. Watching. They were pretty good.
They had a great year that year. Weren't they playing with Appy State in the finals or something like that?
Yep, that's right. I remember App State. Yep, I remember that. That's funny.
If you put the gun to my head and ask me which of those two teams I'd rather have, I would say, is that gun loaded or not? That would literally be the option. Those are just two tough teams to watch. Down there in the Fun Belt, right? They're Fun Belt teams.
Yep. Duke trying to get something going here in the second quarter. They're about midfield right now.
Nothing fun about playing in the Fun Belt.
Yeah, you play on Tuesday nights. I mean, that must suck, man. Those weeks, it's cool for us, you know what I mean? We get to watch them, but for them, that must suck, man, to play on a Tuesday or Wednesday night. Totally, throw off your practice schedule, all that, just to...
Think about having to go to school there, too. A lot of these teams that play on Fridays and Saturdays, they kind of get to pass the second half of the week so they can focus on football. These guys got to play football on Tuesday. They got to go to school the second half of the week. That sucks, man.
That's crazy.
You're getting double dipped. You got to play an early week game and you got to go to school.
First down, Duke, yeah. USC 3rd and 10. 4th and 10, incomplete pass. They're going to have to punt the ball here.
Punt.
So back-to-back punts by both by Utah and USC, so maybe it goes a little slower pace. Maybe we should have looked at the under at one point.
Yeah, it was 59.5 when I jumped on it and looked at it, so let's see where it's at now.
I think it's at 66.5 right now.
66.5. It's so much time left.
Yeah, the 69, because if they both got one more touchdown, I was worried about. That's 42. Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking. That's why I couldn't even do that.
What do you think about 66.5?
I like it.
It's juice to the under. I don't know. A game I had graded to go over at. That's not enough for me. 69 should have been the pull trigger spot.
Yeah.
Florida State's minus 6.5 right now. It's juice to the Florida State side, minus 6.5. The total 62.5. 3:40 left in the second quarter. It's a tie game. 17-17. Minus 375 on the Florida State money line. Missed that one. UL Lafayette down 6-0 to Georgia State. That's a tough spot for me. All I have running through my head is my brother. Every time I talk about Georgia schools, he tells me there's not a team worth of shit from Georgia. And
LSU 38-0 at half. Goddamn.
Beating them
they
up.
should. They should, but it's still wild. Jaden Daniels, 280 passing yards in the first half. That's crazy.
In all fairness, Army's probably not going to score in this game. So.
Yeah, I don't think they will, honestly. And that's just some crazy stats right there.
I always thought the rule of thumb was you don't beat up on a service school, but apparently.
I mean, that's what I thought too when Notre Dame played Navy in the first game. I was like, yeah, I think Navy might stay within this. They didn't stop. They just kept going and going.
You know what's funny about that game with Navy, C-Mac, that we were talking about earlier? I know the total, or the side didn't work out, but when we talked about it, saying the quarterback, the first stringer was hurt for the one side, the two guys were hurt on the other side. Like we were saying, is that game going to just be played between the 40s? And it pretty much was. I mean, that game was like they just couldn't generate offense.
Oh, no,
the one score.
Lair played though. Anyways, he played.
Yeah,
and they hit that
95-yard touchdown.
And that was early. That was like the first quarter, wasn't it? That was early in the game.
Yeah, so they would only had like 60 more yards than even.
It was the longest play in Navy history ever at that stadium in 50 years. This is the biggest play, that 94-yard, and it was a little dunk. You know what I mean? Any defense would have caught up to that guy. Like I can't believe he just took off like that.
All right, Duke's threatening right now. Duke's 1st and 10, 2:42 left in the second quarter. It's Duke 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. Yep. Jaquez Moore with a 24-yard run for Florida State to make that big play happen, just outside of the red zone. Utah, I'm not sure, but whoever it was had a big 4-yard run. I'll tell you who it was. Sione Vaki. I'm not sure I'm sure I didn't say that right.
I think this Ole Miss game is about to start up right now too. Let's see.
Under.
It already did.
Let's go under. I need this fucking under. Ole Miss 3rd and 9 at the Auburn 43-yard line. Jackson Dart had an incomplete pass to Ulysses Bentley the 4th. Imagine that. There's so many Ulysses Bentleys in that family that he is the 4th.
The 4th.
I'm going to suggest that the grandfather fought in the American Revolution War, and they are still rolling that name back.
There's a 5th on the way, too.
Yeah, well, there's a 5th coming. You don't stop at 4. You keep rolling, man. That's a legacy. Virginia gets a field goal, ties it up 24-24.
What a look.
Seconds left in the third quarter. Let's go.
Watch them win outright, man. What was the money line when you took that? Do you remember?
You know what? I should have. They were getting 24.5 was the number we talked about. I didn't. When they're getting that many points, I don't even really look at the money line. I should have looked at it at 16.5 too, but I didn't. BYU is stomping on Texas Tech, though.
Yeah.
Back here, we got 24-7. BYU making it happen.
Need Old Dominion. Can't kick the Orioles. They're down by 1.
I do a little spot on Wednesdays with.
Wow! Huge first down for Bryson Barnes. USC penalty, personal foul on USC. Another 15 yards on the play. It's going to be Utah on USC's 25, 1st and 10. That was like a 50-yard play right there in one play. That's nuts.
Clemson with a touchdown. Clemson gets a touchdown. 7-7. They tied it up. 8 minutes left in the second
Let's
quarter.
go.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. I could use some fucking magic happening here. Sprinkle a little magic dust on this fucking card of mine.
Nuke Worker, take Army second half. I'm not. I can see it. I don't even want to look at it though, to be honest.
God bless you, Nuke, but that's a tough one, man. They've done nothing. That 0 means they've done nothing.
Utah 30-5, big player here on USC's 20.
That's kind of my rule of thumb when it comes to teams that have done nothing. It's hard to go back there and back them to do anything.
No, yeah.
I might miss the spot, but if they've done nothing and show me they can't even, no, they just can't. I can't put my money on it.
Yeah.
We'll take a quick update here on the Major League Baseball schedule. We've got 2-0 Phillies. It's the bottom of the third. 2 outs, 2 strikes. Wheeler is dealing. Wheels is deals. He's got 3 Ks right now. 2 outs. Bottom of the third with a runner on first base. 2-0 game for those Phils.
Where's Daniel's
as well? We'll roll over to Major League Hockey, also known as the NHL. The Sabres are now up 3-0. Where the fuck is Real Deal Prime in this chat? Come on, man. We're 3-0, brother. Gotta get excited about that. Capitals are down 2-0 to the Canadiens. The Lightning are up 3-1 to the Maple Leafs. The Canucks are up 3-1 over the Panthers. Vegas has tied it at 1s. The Penguins Blues, I had that under 6.5. It's 1-1 right now. And
Utah gets stuffed on 4th and 1. USC stops and turnover on downs. USC ball. Wow, gets stuffed.
Preds are 3-0 over the Sharks. Stars just scored. They're up 3-2 over the Flyers. Second period just started. The Blue Jackets are up 1-0 over the Wild, and it's 0-0 in that Carolina Avalanche game. Just literally starting.
We got the Bruins game in about an hour or 2 coming off. We both got to play in that. I took the Bruins minus 110 in that one, guys.
Excited.
Let's go. I don't take a lot of hockey, but when I do, it's from people I trust. So I love it.
I'll tell you what, I've had a hell of a run to start the hockey season, so I'm.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing it.
Keep going.
Yeah, hockey's been good so far to me.
Yeah,
Utah got stuffed on 4th and 1. Connor.
Fuck, are they kicking?
They got stuffed. It's 4th and 1. There's turnover on
Oh,
downs.
okay. Oh, my bad.
They're on 17. I'm surprised Whittingham didn't kick that field goal. I know you have to beat USC with touchdowns, but being a conservative guy like him, I would think you'd kick that field goal. But I mean, play the game. I trust Kyle Whittingham over Lincoln Riley.
Come on.
So I see some comments in the chat about the over not looking good, but I guess it depends on your perspective.
It's a 52, right? That's where you got it.
Number, right? And we're still at 64.5. So, God, we probably should have looked at that 69.
I wish I would have took. I didn't take it, guys. I wish I would have taken that 66 when we were talking about it.
Yeah.
I mean, like he said, it's already down to 64.5.
There was 69.5 when it came out, and they were firing right off the gate. I mean, that should have been the under. It just seemed like at the time they were going to just continue to score touchdowns here, but
it might be like this. Like I said, I don't know how much more Utah's going to be able to score. They had a nice drive and they didn't get any points on that. So USC goes down the field and scores right here, and Utah gets stopped, and USC goes and scores. It's going to be tough.
It's kind of an emotional backbreaker too, right? Like you're in a game that's got you're high scoring early, things are rolling, you're moving down the field trying to advance the ball, and then you get stopped on 4th down and in scoring position. I don't think they should have gone for the 3. I'm good with them going for it on 4th and 1 like that. You're in a score fest. You got to take advantage when you know. Is it the right call? Well, clearly it wasn't, but I'd stand by it.
If he would have got the first down, though, we wouldn't be talking. We would be talking about, oh shit, what a genius that he went for on 4th and 1.
Look, they can't all perfect the brotherly shove. There's only one team that does it better than anybody else. C-Mac. C-Mac, am I crazy? I think the Eagles lose tomorrow outright. Am I nuts?
You know what? At home, their struggles over the years, but that was kind of before Hurts and before last year.
Yeah,
their struggles at home. So it's tough to, because I'm sure you ran through all your stuff, and that's what you're looking at.
What they do
I think
at
it
home
is close. Yeah.
what they do at home after they've lost a game, coming back home as a favorite, they're like I don't have it in front of me offhand, but it's not good. They're winning less than 20% of the time.
I think the Dolphins though haven't played anybody,
Yeah.
and I think the Eagles win. I really do. But I could, if the Dolphins did, it wouldn't surprise me. But
is that the Sunday
all.
night game?
Yeah, that's the primetime Sunday game.
It's gonna be a good one. I don't have a play in that one, but I mean, it's kind of hard not to take Philly. I mean, the way Miami's playing right now, though, too. But like you said, they haven't really played anyone, so.
I saw that they elevated Julio Jones from the practice squad to the roster this weekend. Wow. So Julio Jones
31-yard pass from Caleb Williams to Lake McRee. They're going to be on Utah's 48 with 6:59 in the second quarter.
There he is. Did you go to the liquor store or what? God damn.
Yeah, got to get some more of Dos Equis. Muted.
Just let him roll.
All right. Oh, there he goes.
Whatever. You guys didn't see the chat. We just had an incident. One of my daughters busted her lip. She's going to be fine, but there was blood, so she thought she was dying.
Oh, what happened? She okay?
She fell on a slide. That's all. She's fine. They have like a blow-up thing outside that they're playing on, and she just fell down. She thought it was the end of the world, though.
Of course.
Yeah. Mike, San Jose scored, but that's all right. That big play that came back was killer, man.
I'm going to get a refill, fellas.
Go get it. C-Mac, I like being aligned. I know you're looking at college fucking football on Mondays, and so when we come to an agreement on a spot, I get excited about it. So I'm riding with you here, dude. It's we need this, guys. The money line might have been a little aggressive, but I always like if it's a low score, if it's like a 4.5 spread, I like to kind of throw like a half unit on that money line. Just I'll still move a half unit forward over the volume that I play. A half unit's a big deal.
I got BYU. So money line looks good, hopefully.
Yeah, I jumped on.
We need this under. Just keep doing nothing. Punt. All right,
it might be my.
You'd still win.
I didn't want to say. I don't want to say it. It's
What?
a big play. That's all. I'll leave it at that. It's a big play.
We need Rice to get a big play. How about that?
Yes,
How about
every time you say that, I go scrolling through the stats here to see is Rice playing. No, I know it's a player.
He's got 2 catches for 17 yards right now.
No, he's got 3 for 13. You fucking lost 4 yards. Yeah.
Shit.
Hopefully they hit him deep.
Hey,
we should have just rolled with Washington, maybe doubled it. I still think they get it to him.
Well, I put a lot of money on Old Miss, so I need them to win this game by 4 points.
I need
it. Cam Raphael says, I'm telling you guys, bet this USC under. So I'm not sure anybody has the under.
Yeah.
Did you guys take the under? I mean, we talked about it, so shout out for hearing.
Not telling.
Oh, I'm sorry. I saw tail. Yeah. All right. English is my second language. Gibberish is my first.
What did you say your first was?
Gibberish.
Oh, there you go. What was the play call, huh?
Dabby, I don't usually hang out when you're not fully fucking consumed in THC on the daily sesh. It's exciting, man. See you here tonight. We're rolling. You're drinking beers as well. We're rocking, dude.
He's fully consumed though on the THC.
That's
mixed with alcohol.
Not really adding. As a consummate professional in the THC business, do you find that when you add the beers after, does it make an impact to the overall high, or is it just kind of like you can ride it out?
Well, as a person who smokes all the time, regardless, I don't know. Definitely feel a little twisted.
I always notice, like if I'm smoking all day and then I start drinking, I can ride it out. But if I'm drinking all day and then I start smoking, like if I'm at a happy hour or I'm at some work event or some bullshit and I come home and I start smoking, boom, it's like the fucking gloves come off and I'm spinning all over the place. Maybe it's just me.
I hear that. No, I get it. But I'm always smoking. So for me, it's a matter of whether or not I have food in my system or not. When I drink and I don't have any food in my system, like right now, I get pretty twisted pretty quick.
Yeah.
Food. I mean, I have a little food in my system, but not enough. Ole Miss is punting it back to Auburn here. We have a back and forth game. It's still 14-14. Nobody is doing anything.
Yes.
Jackson.
Under 27 second half. Let's go.
That's what we want to hear, Gabby.
Yes.
Exactly.
I feel like we all kind of talked about that too. That from here on out, it's going to be low scoring. So, I mean, it should be at least. So we'll see.
Well, let me make myself feel a little better. What's the total at here? Oh, it's 50.5. All right. I feel a lot better now.
For my well-being, we want Ole Miss to win this game by 4 points or more.
Yep. Preferably 5.
What we don't need is tie going into overtime. That is the recipe for broken laptop.
We're on our way to that right now. We're heading right down that street.
Well, we're going to take a U-turn. We missed the left turn, but we're going to catch the right here, and we're going to make it happen.
All right.
Little field goal action, little three-pointer. No harm, no foul.
Utah.
Duke did score a field goal. Duke's up 20-17. First half's about to end here. 15 seconds left. Florida State. Not really driving, just trying to finish it out. It looks like.
Shout out to Steve the Vig in the chat. I love seeing names that I'm not used to seeing, man. It's my favorite thing.
Steve the Vig every 2 days. What do you do on the other days?
That's when he really parties.
We got Utah on USC's 41, 1st and 10 with about 2:24 to go. Bryson Barnes under center. It's going to be a 9-yard run by Sion Baki. Is Sion Baki the linebacker, guys? Am I not mistaken?
Yeah.
The guy that's the two-way player?
Yeah.
Dude, he played last week. He had like 150 rushing yards. I don't know if you guys remember. You guys remember Miles Jack at UCLA when he played there? I mean, I know you guys remember. He played running back too, and the guy would just put the ball in his hands. He had 4 touchdowns in one game, and he started at linebacker that game. It was just something you never see, and you see kind of Travis Hunter doing it this year. So it's cool to see guys step up and actually want to play both sides of the ball for their team and play them both at a high level. I mean, it's hard to do it enough at one position, but to do both at a high level, fuck, man.
Our guy in the chat, Al, said Dabby never bet on an empty stomach. You're probably right, man. I wish I could go back and undo it, but we're here now.
All right, yeah, we got halftime in Florida State. It's going to be 20-17 Duke at halftime. Duke's going to receive the second half. False start on Utah. It's going to be 2nd and 6 on USC's 30. See if they can at least get on the board with 3 points here.
Turnover. Doesn't have to be a pick six, just a turnover.
Dante Moore was their quarterback. It would be a pick six. Let's just say that. 3 straight weeks with a pick six, fellas.
You know, a lot of points early in this game, but it slowed down quick, man.
Yeah, they haven't scored the second quarter, guys. I don't think you were here, Dabby, but we all saw the live toll. We all talked about it.
We should have jumped that under, man.
Take it, man.
Yeah,
it's already.
We absolutely should have. It was still in the first quarter when we talked about it, too. 69.5.
Cam's still in the chat saying it, though.
Bet the under, LOL.
He's yelling it at us now because he's been saying it.
Yeah, I hear you. What's the number at now?
Oh, wow. Bryson Barnes fumbles it, recovered by Utah. It's going to be 3rd and 11 on USC's 42.
See what plays through my head would be the 69.5. So it's 58.5 now. It's 11 points down from where it was
30.
28. We got a minute 14, minute 12 to go. We're going to probably see some Utah points here. It's 57.5 now. Do we see 5 touchdowns in the second half of this Utah USC game, or do you think we clamp down? We see them play tight.
I think we see more in the second quarter.
There's not going to be points here. It's 4th and 22 at the Utah 47. I think we clamp. Yeah. God, I just can't. Seeing 69.5 and now seeing 57.5. It's almost like I'm chasing if I try to play.
I can't. Yeah.
I just can't get there.
We got Duke and Florida State at half, guys. Let's see the line on that for the second half and the live line. I think Florida State's definitely live. Duke hasn't really done much the second quarter. Florida State's at home. I do have Duke plus the 14. So I'm gonna see if I can somehow middle my way. I tried to do that the other night though with the Rice game.
Boys. I'll be right back too.
Yes, sir.
Don't go winning without me.
Yep. So anyone that I know, someone mentioned that they wanted to take Army second half. That's actually not a terrible call now that I see it, because it's plus 11 second half and they're already down. Let's see, what is it? They're down 38 points. Wow. I don't know how much more LSU is going to score, but the thing is, do you think that Army is going to score?
No, but all I can say is LSU does not have that good defense. Their defense is not that good, but
I don't know if I don't even think Army throws the ball either. It's just when you're one-dimensional like that, it's just against a team like LSU, it's going to be tough to score, especially in LSU. So I'm going to stay away from that one. In this Duke and Florida State, though, Dabby, I mean, we got Florida State down 3 at the half, 20-17. We got them at a -4 for even money right now, -7 second half.
Are you thinking about taking Florida State?
I'm thinking I have Duke plus 14 already, and I'm like, what if I can maybe middle my way out? You know what I mean? So Florida State -7, they're down 3. So that means they have to win by 4 or more. They could win this game by 10 points.
Wait, I thought you said it was -4, which means they would have had only win by 1.
No, -4 whole game. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
It's -7 second half though. Sorry, I should have just said one or the other. But yeah, so I think maybe you could middle my way out. I don't know if I want to do that. Do I think Duke's going to win this game? I don't know. I mean, they're in Florida State. I can see Florida State escaping this somehow. What do you think?
Here's the thing. How's your day been? Because, the thing with the middle, if you hit one and not the other, you're just pushing on juice.
Yeah,
if you hit both, it's amazing. Can you afford to just push on juice right now, or do you want to just,
Yeah, I could. I mean, my biggest play of the year was today in the Army under. I threw 3 units on it. It was the under 34.5. So it's been a 4 and 3 days so far, including that. So it's been, a profitable day. And we got Duke. We have Utah. So I don't know if I want to just stay out right now or what.
Right, man. I need Ole Miss to get this shit out quick, bad.
We got 7-22. Ole Miss is going to get their ball on the 9-yard line right now. Are you watching that game?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I'm ahead of you already. It's 2nd and 8 here for them. And I hand it off up the middle and get nothing. Bring up 3rd and 8. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. Their offense has never seemed so one-dimensional to me, bro. I don't I know they've been run heavy and run first this year, but I still feel like they've been able to throw the ball. Tonight, they're just running it, and then 3rd down and incomplete pass. It's every time that seems like what they do.
Yeah, I mean, you got Dart, man. The kid's talented. He should be throwing it, dude, especially against this Auburn team. This Auburn team's not that good. I know they got a pretty good defense, but I'm surprised that Ole Miss hasn't scored since the first quarter. I mean, they started off hot, honestly. They scored 14 points in the first quarter, haven't scored since then. Damn. You need a good drive right here. Are you on 3rd and 8 or are you ahead of me?
It's 4th and 7 now.
Yeah.
Ran a little quarterback draw and Jackson Dart pussyfooted for a half a yard. They look like they have no clue what to do, which is crazy because Auburn has looked so bad all year.
Auburn's not a good team. I mean, they barely beat Cal, man.
It doesn't make any sense.
USC team's got their ball at their own 10-yard line, 1st and 10 after a 41-yard punt. Caleb Williams, incomplete pass. think this game's going to be 14-14 going into half unless Caleb can have a big drive here in under a minute, which he very possibly can.
Only thing I could root for is Rice for a big play here so we can get our prop going from the start of the show.
Yeah, that's right. I did hear that. What is he at? Is he at anything right now? Let's see.
Like 17 or something like that. Not much.
He's at 13.
13. Yeah, he had a catch for a loss. That's right.
3 catches, though. I mean, he should be thrown to him.
Yeah, they should come to him.
Other than that, do you have anything on the later games?
I do not know.
You do not. I gave out a little last minute play. I did give out the first half under 27.5 in the UCLA Stanford. Just don't see how Stanford's going to score, and I don't see how UCLA is going to score much more than 2 or 3 scores in the first half. I think they're going to be running the ball heavy. Took a little prop on Carson Steele over 99.5 rushing yards, minus 120. His prop's been at about 85 the last couple of games, and all of a sudden it's at 99 juicy over. I think he's gonna have a couple really big runs, and he's gonna go way over the 100 yards. Stanford, they're coming off a big emotional win, comeback win. I was on them plus 12. Didn't sprinkle the money line, unfortunately, but did have them the plus 12 and showed a lot of heart, man. But I think this is a big letdown spot for them, and I don't know how much they're gonna score. But with that being said, I don't know how much UCLA is gonna score either. So,
right. Well, I know you got the intimate relationship with UCLA, so I paid attention to how I know you're a fan, but you don't just bet based on being a fan. You win your bets when you bet on them. So
yeah,
I'm on that under, by the way, in that UCLA game.
The first half or whole game? See, man,
I'm on the whole game, but I don't mind the first half.
Yeah, I just don't see how Stanford's going to be able to score much in this game.
Yeah.
We got USC 3rd and 10 on their own 31. Looks like it's about to be ready to go into half in this Utah USC game, so we can go ahead and look at that too, guys.
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
Michigan just running through Michigan State right now, 28-0, man. Michigan just no one can do anything against.
Yes, good fucking play. Give me something, motherfuckers.
Let's go.
Tackle in the backfield on a little Auburn tried a little. There's a
Virginia.
I guess it was a screen pass to the receiver who was going to try and throw it downfield to the tight end. Little trick play.
Yeah, Mike M gave out Virginia. What's the score in that one right now? Is it still tied?
31-27.
31-27.
8 minutes left.
Oh, Virginia. Holy shit. Damn, Mike M, you had a good look on that one, man.
Oh, I was a little nervous about missing the
Lee said he needs
number.
something live. Lee, I'm on Ole Miss minus 3.5, and they have not scored or done anything at all this second half, so I'd imagine it's still there. Or you can get on that under with the UCLA game that my guy C-Mac and Winetime were just talking about. Guys. Plural.
Guys.
Auburn punts the ball here, and it's going to get back for a touchback, but there is a flag on the field. Probably going to go against me because that's how shit's been going today.
Let's go. We need this fucking under. Can I say that again? I need this under.
Let's go.
Number of times I say it is.
What was the live number you guys got that you got in on, Mike? 65.5?
66.5, and then it dropped to 65.5, and I took the pregame 55.5. So, and then I adjusted it to 51 because it was the lowest number they'd let me go. So it was plus 200 at 51.
They haven't scored since the 12-minute mark in the second quarter.
Yeah, that sounds great.
That's awesome.
Game should have went.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Virginia is up. Here we go. We got Virginia UV 16.5 on that Virginia spot. They're up 4 points, fourth quarter. And they're about to get the ball back. They got to either punt or go for it. They can't go for it.
North Carolina's going to punt it right now on 4th and 26.
Yeah.
Well, I fucked up and already broke the seal. I will be right back. This won't take long.
Yeah. That'll happen. Come on, C-Mac. We need this fucking Ole Miss under. Need it.
Really good.
I feel good too. Let's go. K-State's whooping up on TCU end of the third quarter,
Yep.
34-3. They've got the ball at their own 40. Looking to make things happen here. We need Old Dominion to do something too. I think it was 5.5 points, maybe.
I got 6, but they're down. Utah State's
21-20.
fucking
They're
us.
driving them. They're fourth quarter. They're 1st and 10 at their own 40 at the Appy State 45. So they're driving. Ark State Coastal 17-10. Coastal's trying to drive here on Ark State. 2nd and 10 at the 36. UNLV puts points on the board with a field goal. 19-13 over Colorado State. UNLV 5-1, 2-0 in the Mountain West, making moves. Utah State hasn't figured out the game started yet. 28-14.
Yeah. Well, they were down 14-0 and scored 14 in the second.
I got USC live right now, -5, -110. Live total 57.5. What do you guys think about that? I mean, I know we talked about the under, and we're kind of too late on the under. You guys think about anything on this side, or are we staying away?
Which one is that? Say it again. Which game?
Utah USC. So it's going to be USC live right now, -4, -110. And then the live total 57.5, -110.
I think we're going to agree to disagree. I'm on Utah -6.5. I know you CMAC likes that +7, so we're
I'm on 7.5.
7.5. All right, you got the hook too. Nice
You got
job.
the 6. It came up 10 minutes before when we were on here. Went to 7.5 everywhere. I got -105.
Yeah.
So I was like, fucking.
I'll tell you, I think the
like
big play
Flint.
is the live spot under. Right, we talked about it. It was 69.5, 65.5, 60.5.
Yeah,
55.
I thought how it started though. I'm like, these two are going to get one more touchdown here, and I was worried about that 42, and it never happened. And yeah, hey, it's over now. The reason to bitch about it.
Nope. I think San Diego State's a good live look here.
I think so. I got SDSU money line and Ole Miss money line in a parlay. So I mean, I definitely like San Diego State. It just depends. That quarterback over there, man, he's not that good. That offense isn't good, but if they can just get something on the board, their defense is pretty good. So I think they can hold Nevada.
I don't hate the under either. I think 41. It's 41.5 now with this first quarter kind of coming down to an end here. 3-0 Nevada's up, but you can catch San Diego State -5.5, the under 41.5. I'm gonna have to take a look at the.
I like it.
Let's take a look at the under.
Ole Miss continues to fucking shit their pants and do nothing.
Perfect.
Jackson Dart looks like a clown, man. Just an absolute fucking clown against Auburn of all teams. Like, you're going to play good against anybody you want and then come against Auburn and look like a shithead. Can't get the pass over the fucking defensive line's hands. Get upfield. Good second down run for 7 yards, but it's going to bring up third down deep in their own territory. This game's already almost at the end of the second quarter. Only 2 minutes and 10 seconds left, and clock's running.
Yes.
Have you guys noticed just general perception? I don't have any stats to back it up, but the unders seem like they've been flying in college football this year. I know the NFL's been on the unders too. Maybe they changed the balls.
Finally, a big fucking play by Ole Miss. Fuck you guys, man. I hate you so much for making me fucking bet the second half, man. Fuck you.
We need the under. Let's get this under.
Yeah.
Let's go. Whatever you need to cover, but let's keep it under.
Another big play down the middle for Ole Miss right there. Finally starting to throw the football. After the entire game of not throwing it, they're just like, oh, yeah, that's right. We can throw the football. Let's throw it. Like, what the fuck, man? I was just saying it earlier, too, that their offense looks like a shell of itself. And then finally a couple plays across the middle.
Michigan 60-yard pick six. Damn.
Fucking Michigan.
Did you give him a special? I'm drunk, so you might have already touched on that.
Who?
Nasty Nate. He asked for a special.
Oh, Nasty Nate was part of a live stream where I was singing a late night special last week. I had a few too many cocktails, so I started singing some CCR.
Well, what song were you singing?
It's a late night special.
Oh, how's that song go
I gave
again?
out a play on a late night special, and
How's that song go again?
It's a late night special. Shine it over 11, light on me.
I don't remember it.
It's the late night
Cheers.
special.
Oh, okay. Now I'm starting to remember. Keep going.
Yeah.
Sing it.
Yeah. I'll give you guys a late night special. I just got to get a couple more cocktails.
I'd sing it with you if I fucking knew the words. If Ole Miss scores, I'll look them up and sing it, even if I don't know them. Let me rephrase that. If they cover this spread, fuck if they score. Ole Miss is going to have the ball inside the 10-yard line of Auburn. And for you guys whining about your fucking under, there's 35 seconds left in the third quarter, and the clock is running, and no points have been.
Yep, I had the under 27 second half.
Run that clock, baby. Let's go.
Plus 205. Let's go.
On first and goal, Ole Miss is going to go up the middle for a gain of about 3 to take it down to Auburn's 1-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go. Plus 205. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
A little less fucking joy in your voice when you're talking about to get scores here. You know, we're
add the under 2, Mike. So I'm with you.
We're going to see here if Auburn can take, or Ole Miss can take the wooden dildo that has been firmly placed in my ass out of it.
The wooden dildo award. You know how they all play those, the cider jugs.
Wow.
And, the wooden dildo.
And the 5 in the baseball game, 2-0 Philly.
I feel like
second and goal on the Auburn one.
Touchdown, Ole Miss. Jackson Dart, the little queef, goes up the middle.
Yeah. Fuck you. Fuck you, Daddy. Fuck you, Jackson Dart. Fuck you, Ole Miss.
Fuck Jackson Dart. I don't even when they win me this money, I'm still fucking mad because I shouldn't have had to fucking do this. This is a straight up chase just because I feel like it was the right bet. But sometimes people ask me about the first half. There's not much to it. I want to be able to bet the fucking second half at a better line if I think I had the right bet and I miss it in the first half. It's pretty much that simple.
Facts, yeah.
Yeah, right? And it's about my money, not about shows. So I could give a fuck less about if people think it's weird I post first half bets. I don't care. I'm just telling you what I'm betting.
I could use Utah State driving down the field, scoring a touchdown, stopping them and scoring again. Let's go. Man, LSU's up 45-0. They scored a touchdown right quick in that second half. 9 minutes left. They are just whomping on Army here. Oh, the Capitals scored. 2-2 Capitals.
Mike, do you have Virginia outright also or just on the spread?
Just the spread. I got 16.5 on the spread.
Yeah, I guess we're not necessarily supposed to take those money lines on those 16.5 and 24-point underdogs, but they are winning right now over North Carolina in the fourth quarter. They're up 31-27, 3rd and 3, and they have the ball on North Carolina's 8-yard line. 5 minutes in the.
Yes, Nate, don't take my VIP pass away. Come on now. As long as the bar's open, I'll be there. Let's go. All right, so we got 35 in this Ole Miss game. We need.
So wine time. Did you hedge your bet? Did you take the?
No, I didn't, and I just saw too that it ended up going down to 6.5. So I didn't end up taking anything. I'm going to write out the plus 14 on Duke. I didn't hedge on Florida State at all.
No, I
think Washington runs a train on them boys.
Oh, on Utah? No, I have not actually. Did not.
What the hell was that?
Phone.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I did not move on anything second half. I just think I got in at plus 7. I don't want to take the plus 4 right now with Utah. I don't want to take USC either, honestly. I wanted to take the under when we were talking about it earlier, but it's just too damn low now. Lost too much value in it, so I'm going to go ahead and stay away from that.
I feel that. I think if I bet anything, I'd have to go with our guy Cam in the chat on the under. I mean, shit, he said it 75 times now. It's the only thing I could think.
Schwarberger solo home run, 3-0 Phillies, top 6.
Boom. He's been on fire. Anybody looking at props, he's just been absolutely rolling.
Insane, dude. The guy hit under 200 this year and still had, almost 100. Did he have 100 RBIs?
I don't know. I don't have his stats in front of me, but I'm sure he did.
Ridiculous, dude. He just crazy for the year he had. How many home runs, how many dingers and RBIs he had compared to his average? Pretty wild. Good player.
Yeah, and you kind of knew those numbers would come out. He was getting out a lot on hard hit balls early in the season.
Yeah.
So TCU is absolutely getting thrashed by Kansas State.
Thrashed.
7-7 Clemson, Miami. Close game there. Any thoughts? Anybody got a bet on that game?
Mike took the money line on Clemson, I believe, when they were down 7-0. I didn't take anything on it.
I know you said the under for the UCLA game coming up.
Yeah, and I did take that parlay. I did the -4 with Ole Miss, and I did the under 27 second half. Just hope it stays like this. Maybe Ole Miss gets one more score, and we cashed it. That was plus 205. So I like it, man. I like it.
That'd be beautiful, man. Obviously I'm rooting for you. So
yeah, as long as we don't see overtime, it shouldn't. Hopefully Ole Miss doesn't give up anything here. They haven't really all game. Those 2 touchdowns by Auburn, like you said, really I don't think should have happened. Maybe one of them, but not both of them.
thoughts on hockey tonight? Not me, JW. Maybe C-Mac or Winetine or Pimp Slap Mr. Mike M, but not I.
Mike got me on the Bruins. We moved on the Bruins minus. I took a -110. I think he got -108 against the LA Kings. They're 3-0. LA Kings are 2-1. Good line on Boston, pretty much what he said. So I'm following him. I don't know a lot about hockey, guys, so I kind of just follow you guys and like to listen and learn new shit. You know what I mean? And if someone tells me to take something, I'll take it. And I won't be mad if I lose it either.
I tailed Mike's hockey bet on Medicate Monday. Shout out to the sesh every Monday, but I tailed him on that. It was the first hockey bet of the show. I had to tail him, so he got it.
We got Duke and Florida State back on here. We got Duke already at their own 38-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10. You guys might be a little bit ahead of me. It's okay. Leonard in the shotgun. He's going to throw a pass. It's going to go to his receiver for about 5 yards. They're going to get up to about almost midfield here. I think Duke scores again here. One time. AOD, what's up, brother?
Hell yeah, good to see you in here, man.
Got a lot of good games going on.
AOD.
Got games going on pretty much until late night tonight. It is so wild though. I live on the West Coast. It's only 6:45 out here, but I just think like East Coast, like it's like 9:45, and like there's still games coming on tonight. Like that's so wild. Like it's so crazy.
Right. That's what I think whenever it's like, I don't know, say 6 o'clock or 6:30 and a game starting, right? 6:30 on the East Coast. And for you guys, it's like 3:30 in the afternoon. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's wild, dude.
I'm central, but still.
Yeah.
Please.
Big third down right here for Duke.
Big third down for Auburn. Also 3rd and 6. Ole Miss, get the ball back and score one more time, and then it can stay where you guys need it for the under. Get the fucking football back and put it in the end zone one more time. Here we go. 13:45, and the clock is rolling. 8 on the play clock. 3rd and 6 here. Auburn has the ball at their own 31-yard line. Take the snap, hand up off the middle. He's going to get 2, but that's not going to do it. That will bring up 4th and 4. I'd like to think they're going to punt it here.
Yeah.
Interesting play call, to say the least, which is why we should have cashed the first half, because it's Auburn, and what do you expect them to do? Dumb shit.
Yeah, it's his first. The coach's Freeze's his first year there. I mean, I think he's gonna build a pretty good program, but it's just too early for him. He's in a hard conference, man.
I mean, you're at a great place to do it. I'm not an Auburn fan or anything, but I mean, everybody here has eyes. Look at everybody here has eyes. Look at the stadium.
Yep.
You just have some of those places, man, that, the one thing I think we got to do with Pub, we've talked about it, but we got to get to some tailgates, man. These environments are just an absolute blast. 200, 300,000 people in a parking lot, drinking, smoking food, watching the game, and then 110,000 of them walk in to watch the game while the other, 150 stay out in the parking lot and continue to party. Like,
Yep. Watch the game from there.
Yeah, it doesn't get better than that. Like, we got to get on the ground. Yeah. Big Daddy Boom, a.k.a. Mr. Know-It-All. Shout out to you, man. He said the Knights too, the Hawks too. There you go.
Nevada missed field goal.
Yeah, Capitals are going.
By who?
Harper.
Nevada.
Philly's favorite son. Let's go. Bryce Harper getting it done.
Mike completely stopped what he was saying when he heard Harper home run.
Yeah, that's all I needed to hear. We got that first 5 under. We got I didn't have any RBIs on the spot, but I did have Phillies first 5 under. I had the first 5 full game, and let's see what we got here. We got Wheels over 5.5 Ks. He's got 6. Let's fucking go! And of course, I texted Razor earlier today. We were talking about this game. I said, I bet so much money on the Phillies last game. I can't afford not to bet the same amount on a bounce back spot tonight. So I'm looking for these Phillies to get the job done. And they're not fucking around with their bullpen tonight. So let's go. Let's go, Phillies. God damn. There was so much money bet. I had to my betting strategy is a little different than most, I think. But 2 letdowns in the end with huge money on the line after making a ton of cash with them. I had to continue to run it back with those Phillies.
I get it, bro. I get it. I mean,
so again, my betting style is different, I'm sure, than most, but when you bet, 7, 8, 9, 10 units on a team and they fucking blow it at the end, the bounce back's got to be real. And, it's got to be 7, 8, 9, 10 units on the bounce back. So it's not anything I advocate anybody follows, but, nonetheless, we're on our way.
I have like how do I say this?
God damn.
I'm not a fucking retard, right? I would never bet something that I can't afford to lose. It's just not in me. So sometimes it's a bad thing because my bankroll isn't necessarily like as much as it could be. And I'll just be like, oh, fuck it. I'm slamming this right now. And I will throw way too much on it because I know, like, if I have to, I can retool and start it over. If you know what I mean? Like, but it is.
Yeah, I tend to, unfortunately, my bankroll ends up being my general operating account. So, when we take an L, we got to come back and get a win. We got to get a W. And
I'm not leaving. The store keeps open.
I'm also one of those guys where, I'll cap the whole fucking card. You can't not stay with what you capped, even if it goes down. It's like this Ole Miss Auburn game with the under, capped it under. It's got to be an under. And the first half didn't work out the way it wanted. Fortunately, it wasn't a first half play, but the full game and the live bet under, that's where we got to be.
No doubt. Man, shout out to everybody in the chat. We're not usually here at the night on the night shift or whatever you want to call it.
We should be. God damn it. We should be here.
I know we should be.
Everybody wants to be here on a fucking Saturday night. What are we doing? Let's go. We got
take it.
Go, baby.
We're making it happen. We got 44 people watching. Shout out to the chat. Make sure you guys hit that like. We've thrown a couple tweets out there to let everybody know we're here doing this thing tonight. And, we got this marquee game with USC.
You want to talk about tweets? You want to see a Chase tweet? Look at this, Mike. Go retweet that. You ever seen a Chase like that?
I can't. Yeah, I mean, I'll retweet it. I just can't.
I'm not chasing.
I need this under. I need this under. That's it. Bottom line. I need this under. But seems like a good time to let me see if I can find it. Dabby, I loaded it up. Oh, I found it. Here we go. Get your cocktails about the game script. A huge victory. We get on these streams and we put our heads together. Get your balls, put them on the table. We are live. Fuck yeah.
Let's
New
fucking
show
go,
on
man.
Pub
If
Sports
that's what it
Radio,
is.
my guys. Let's
Hey,
go. I'm fired up for this fucking show. You guys have no
We need that, dude. We seriously need that.
I'm so fucking stoked, man. That shit looks like money, and I can't wait.
We're gonna fucking get after it. It's gonna be late and great news. That's how you guys know I'm a late better is a great better. I'm looking to give everybody the last minute details, injury reports, final trend analysis, line movement, cash flow. Everything's gonna be packed into that thing here. We got a lot of sports to cover: college football, NFL, National Hockey League, National Basketball Association. I can't wait. It's gonna be a lot of fun. A lot of work to go into this thing here, but I'm excited to bring you guys at least what I think are the last looks and the last call. Let's get this cash.
Bro, I'm so excited to see this show. And I go back because this happened quick for me, right? 2 years ago, I didn't know anything about the gambling industry as far as companies, right? And all this other shit. And now I come forward and I see you opening a show like this. It's so exciting, man, because everywhere you look is such shit out there. You can look anywhere and you're going to get just complete bullshit, people trying to sell you picks. That's all it is. And then right here on Pub Sports Radio, you've got the last call with fucking Pimp Slap Play of the Day where he tells you what he's betting. None of that fluff, none of that bullshit. He's like, hey, here's my bet. Let's make money. I mean, if you don't get it at this point, suck it because there's no better place to be than right here at Pub Sports Radio. That's all there is to it.
We're gonna look at lines. We're gonna look at totals. We're gonna look at prop bets. There's all kinds of things that are going to be flooding this opportunity. I'm excited. There's going to be a ton of money to make. Obviously we'll keep this record. We're going to start 0-0. That's how we do. But we're gonna build. We're gonna find cash. We're gonna put stacks in everybody's bankroll, and I'm fired up for it, man. It's an opportunity that I do not take lightly. You guys come in here, watch us 6 p.m. Eastern. I can't wait. I'm fired up, dude. It's outstanding. I'm super excited.
You just said 0-0. I got a question. Do you have your numbers from the sesh? Because I know I have Razors. I know I have mine. I don't have Dutch's because he hosts a show with me and rarely gives out bets. If you have your numbers, I know because I know they're positive.
I do.
I need them.
I do. I'll send them to you. I do.
They've got to be positive. I feel like you cash 3 out of every 4 weeks.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's the big deal about transparency. Somebody was getting me on Twitter talking about some plays, and I was like, dude, I'll show you my fucking ALCS, NLCS numbers. Dude, I ended up going I don't have the numbers in front of me. Let me see if I can find them. I did 3 shows with our guy Sharpie. Came out there. We ended up 18 units up. It was fucking huge week this week in the AL NLCS. I didn't do a show today, but doesn't mean we didn't find that cash. I shared those picks with you guys tonight as well. And look, some guys kind of throw out their spots and they're like, hey, here's a couple picks, but these are my fucking plays and it's my bankroll. That's the most important thing is my bankroll. So, I know everybody here feels the same way. Hey, we got plays and we'll share them with you, but I got to get that cash. And if you guys can get that cash with me, then that's what makes it all worthwhile. So we're on our way. We're doing it. Pub Sports Radio is blowing up. We got tons of shows going. Man, these guys released 6 shows when the fall sports season rolled around. We got one coming up here. We got more coming on the horizon. Pub Sports is where it's at, man.
It's the place to be, man. And I tell you what, coming up with the shows ain't, it ain't easy. I know people might think it is, but it ain't just hey, cap this, cap that. It's difficult coming up with new stuff. And what you came up with for that last call, I'm excited. I know it's going to be good. Speaking of,
I love. What was exciting for me is the process. And our guy Jimmy the Bag was reaching out and he was talking. And he's like, "What do you think? How do you want to be involved?" And I was like, "Dude, I'd love to. This is the gap I think we're missing here. Is that last look, right? That last call to say, what's that? How's it all boiled down to the final spot?" And let's get these bets out there. Where are we locking in? It's one thing to talk about our bets at 10 a.m. and noon and 2 p.m. and 3 p.m. But where are we at? Let's get these money locked in and let's find a way to get this cash.
Hey, Tommy Dimes said, make a spot where we can see the score. Look, I'm going to tell you, I'm a few drinks in and I'm not the guy to make that, but I will take that note and we will get it up there, Tommy. I think that's a good point.
That is a good point. Like a little scroll bar or something that shows the updates. Yeah, that's a great point, Tommy Dimes. Nice job.
Well, I told you
you can at least get the bottom one. It's not that big, but we could do that right now.
If you
Cab the bottom one right here.
Yeah, but the
you know how to do that?
Go ahead, Cab.
It's just the ticker.
Fuck, man. Okay, I'll do it while we're sitting here. Since you're gonna put me on the spot like that. Thanks, C-Mac and Tommy.
Okay, done.
Good work, boys.
Right,
good work.
That's a
collective
brand
entity moving forward as one.
Don't do it. I mean,
no, I'm doing it. It's too late now. It's just not going to be easy. I mean, banners. That's what we're looking for. Why are there all these folders?
Yeah, we have to make something that goes on the side.
Let's fucking go, baby.
No, put your fucking arms down.
Bro, there's 9:51 left in the fourth quarter. They put it in the end zone here for me. Yeah, I'm good. You're good. We're good. Kumbaya, betting Lord. Kumbaya.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Throw them out there.
What was I trying to do, bro? Create a banner? Why the fuck am I the one trying to do this?
Don't do it then.
Well, I would, but it says folders. Like, where do I go to do it?
Don't worry about it.
Keep firing, assholes!
Who's even pressing these buttons right now?
Mike.
Oh, somebody gave me controls. I don't know what to say.
Oh, God.
Man, he's fucking
controls and show me how to do it. I'll figure out.
Let me grab another beer.
I'll figure out this banner thing, too, if I have to.
Yeah, it's in there.
I see the banners. I don't know how to bring
the bottom ticker.
The bottom ticker. The rough take. No. Listen, that's a big takeaway. And I agree. There should be it's like did you guys see the Anchorman 2 when he's like, we need more stuff coming on the screen? The guy's like, we already have things coming on the screen. He's like, we need more. We shit going across the USC 3. We shit coming across the bottom. We got to have more stuff going out there. Let's go. We got live spots. I'd love a spot where there's live bets going. I'd love to see the scores. Let's get it done. Yeah, let's go. We'll take that away, Tommy Dimes. That's a great takeaway. Appreciate you sharing the insight. We'll make sure to get it right for you guys.
We got Utah 2nd and goal on USC's 3-yard line.
Big turnover coming.
Come on, Utah.
Holding the 3 and missed this kick. Is that what you boys are saying?
Jackson got over his yards already.
Or did I say it? I might have said it.
3rd and goal on USC's 3.
Let's go, Duke.
Let's
go. Duke's driving right now.
That's not what we need. A lot of time left in that game. 8 minutes in the third quarter. Tons of time left. AOD. Here's our guy, AOD.
Shout out to AOD.
Gift and a membership. Make sure you take advantage. Grab that membership. Shout out to AOD. I'll raise my glass for our guy, AOD. Man, appreciate you, brother. Not only being here, but gifted memberships for the community. Let's go.
Oh, wow. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, USC.
Look at that. Tommy gave up on you guys. He said do it next time. Obviously, it was you guys who put on.
Well, he gave it on
Mr. Vape.
He gave up on you.
Got it.
Daddy.
Who's got live action in this fucking chat with us? Anybody? Anybody get on Old Miss?
Shout out to the green.
Touchdown, Old Miss. Let's fucking go, baby. Let's fucking go, baby. Let's fucking go. I need this goddamn money. I don't care about anything else right now.
Let's go.
All right. Well,
fuck, man.
Let's stop going at this point here. We don't need any more scores. This game's fucking.
No more scoring.
I know.
No more. Did Utah get it in there?
Fuck Utah.
No.
Bunch of non-drinkers.
False start.
False start. Bring them back. Those boys don't cocktail. Come back.
Damn, look at that setup by our guy Ryan. He just tweeted out 3 minutes ago. He said, watching the boys on Pub Sports Radio. He's got 3 TVs. He's got the baseball game on the right, the Duke game on the left, Pub Sports Radio in the middle. Dope fucking setup.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate you, brother. Nice job.
Fucking go, man. This fucking whole
There it is.
goddamn college
Touchdown.
Touchdown. Bryson Barnes pass complete to Landon King, the 6-yard scrap touchdown. Garbage touchdown, as some would call it, especially if you're on the USC side of things. But Utah takes the lead 20-14, extra point pending.
Let's go get that Rice prop right here on one play.
Rice isn't playing today.
We could be fucked.
We could be, but he's got a few yards, and, it's one big play away.
Yeah,
Right,
I mean,
the
Washington
big game
got
that
it in one
matters-
big play. We should have
the
probably
big spot
doubled it,
Matters the
Cap
most
on both.
here.
It is
Ole
what it
Miss
is.
is up 28-14. They
When I
got
just-
Jackson, too. We should have took Jackson, his rushing yards. I told you if he gets 20 carries, he's going to get it. He easily got it.
You said that before the show, yep. I was
Yeah.
just saying, though, or not before the show. You said it on the show. But college football, it's like so many games I've capped correctly and just misbet, which is one of the craziest things that, sometimes we might not talk about is like whether it's a team total or a side or a total, like whatever it is, like how we bet is so important because you can miss or hit your bet based on whether it's first half, team total, full game, second half. Like college football has drove me crazy this year.
UNLV trying to win the game down
Well,
23.
that's the biggest
22.
component, right? We talk about it, but it's how do you get to the window, and that's the biggest challenge. How do you?
Let's go, Old Dominion. Win this fucking game.
Well, so it's like this. Like when I say it, like I don't have any. Sometimes so today I had about $800 bet, right, in total, and I put 500 on the second half. Like that's not good management right there. I've got to get better with my stuff, but it is what it is. If I win, I'll be happy. Obviously,
We're gonna win.
You didn't hear my soliloquy about the Phillies after they lost 10 units on them last night?
what did you say? When did you give your little soliloquy? What did you just say?
I said I text Razor today. I was like, he was telling me about the line movement and stuff, and I was like, dude, I lost so much on them last night. I can't afford to miss them on the bounce back tonight. Whatever I bet last night, I have to bet again today. It's not a great betting strategy. It's not a position you want to be for sure, but I own it. I bet it. There where we are.
Peyton Thorne sucks. Good. Punt it and Ole Miss. Don't do anything. UNLV. Field goal's good. 25-23.
Auburn's going for 4th and 5 right here.
Are they going for it? Oh, no.
Or
Touchdown.
And they will get
Oh, Dominion, baby.
Let's
Good
go,
go.
DU. Let's go.
Oh yeah,
How many points did you have for that under on the second?
27,
27, and there's only been 14 right now?
14. We're good, dude.
I was
Did
saying
Auburn
I
get the first
do
down?
Yeah.
Wow,
They're
fuck.
moving it a little bit here, but there's 6:20. The clock's running 6:20.
I mean, if Ole Miss even gets the ball back, I mean, hopefully there's not enough time. Hopefully they can just kneel it. I don't know how many timeouts Auburn has right now, but
They have all 3.
well, they have all 3. Fuck.
All right, my Penguins St. Louis Blues spot, the under 6.5 is looking okay. 3-1
clock
third
working.
period.
The
Yeah.
clockwork in college football has been so interesting to pay attention to this year. Like, I swear some games still feel the same, but then others, like with the clock changes, I swear they get them done so fast.
Duke quarterback is out now. Oh wow, the backup's in.
That's not good.
I don't know what happened. I didn't see the last play, but I do see the backup is in right now.
Pay attention.
2nd and 6.
Yeah,
on.
what happened?
Runs up the middle. He's going to get nothing. 3rd and 5. I'm not sure. I didn't see what happened to Leonard, but it is 20-7 Duke right now. They've got the ball on Florida State's, I think, 9-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down. Phillies 4-0.
Let's go.
Leonard's he's talking to the trainer on the sideline. It looks like he might be his ankle, I want to say. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the problem, is his ankle.
Fuck.
Right now.
Well, the trainer was trying to like do a range of motion with him, and he looked like he didn't look too hurt. He was able to be on his feet. So we'll see right now. The 3rd and 5 in the shotgun. He's gonna give it off to the running back, who's gonna get 2 yards, maybe 3. It's going to be a 4th down on Florida State's 4-yard line. 2 more yards for the first down. Riley Leonard looks to be okay. He's warming up his legs on the sideline right now.
How about this under, Mike?
I can't even look. I can't look.
Oh, no, yeah. Oh, that we need. I mean, this Nevada game. Nevada, San Diego State. Did you take it? I thought you took it.
Yeah. I took that one too.
I
thought we were talking about the
3-0. We got 4th down, 4th and 6.
The one that's going to change my night is that Ole Miss one. But yeah.
No, I know. Hey, me as well.
Oof.
The under's going to change.
It was one of my top looks. Top plays, as everyone says. What's your top play?
What's your favorite?
Yeah. You know.
I'm with you, C-Mac. I don't have very many favorites, but that happened to be one of my favorites tonight. So
yeah, that was one of mine too.
But if I whittle the card down to like 5 spots, I like them all. I like them all pretty much.
Thank you, Mike. What you just said, I hate it when I give out like 3 bets and somebody will be like, "Yeah, but what's your best bet?" I'm like, "Well, motherfucker, I just gave you 3 of them. Pick one." Like,
you know what? Play them all equally, and
yeah, exactly. Or tune in live on Pub Sports Radio, and if somebody says what I say, like when I was like, I'm hammering this second half right now, well, then make the bet live with the people here on the panel.
Right.
It's that simple.
Hey, Mike, I know we
could come down to the wire.
That under live in the Nevada SDSU game. Did you guys move on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
Oh shit! I wish I would have moved on it with you guys. It's 3-0, 5 minutes left. Wow.
3-0 first. I was debating between the
Ryan.
San Diego State spot and the under, and I ended up with the under. So
Ryan said Razor went 3-0 on MLB again. You know, I'm not one of those people that's scared to highlight other people's success. Razor has been fucking on fire, man.
Yeah,
shout out to our guy Razor. That's pass interference and then some.
At least he's not fading the Phillies.
Auburn is moving down the field. It's looking more and more like they're going to
play. They're going to score.
Yeah.
This is bullshit, dude. And Ole Miss is going to throw one more touchdown.
No, they're not, because I have them. Listen, C-Mac. It's going to come down to the last play because of the fact that I am on Ole Miss. So your under is safe even if they score here.
I know. I can't cash it just yet. I gotta sweat
Truth
this one
Teller
out.
said
We got 6 minutes to go.
Truth Teller said I'm sweating this teaser 5 units. One of the funniest things since I've started doing this stuff, I feel like, is units, man. It's such a funny thing. Everybody's different. Everybody. And I respect a lot of people that have different opinions. But for me, units are good for one thing. Tracking bets on fucking social media for people who follow. Other than that, like, come on, let's be honest.
Well, you know, it's a combination, right? It's got to be units and it's got to be, dollar, right? How many? I won 3 units, but how many units are you up? I guess I don't know. It's a combination.
Is this interception going to stand for Ole Miss? Because I know everybody in this fucking panel will enjoy it. If so,
what?
It looks like it's going to stand. It looks like interception in the end zone for Ole Miss right here, which would help everybody involved. Come on,
don't fuck with me, Dabby. Don't fuck with me.
Give it to us.
Come on.
Give it to us.
If it stands, there's 5 minutes left on the clock in the fourth quarter. I'm seeing it right now. No flags on the field. Let's see if he gets this foot down. Interception.
Go, baby. Interception, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Do this shit, man. Oh, shit. I'm not sure if he caught that. That's going to be reviewed. That's close.
Yeah, I see.
Looks like he catches it to me. Nah.
ESPN with your fucking commercials. You can only mute them so many times. Get the hint. I don't want to hear what you have to say.
Duke win for it on 4th and 3 on the 6-yard line. Incomplete pass.
Incomplete. Let's go, Florida State. Let's drive this ball down that field.
What the fuck are they doing?
That's pretty. I can't believe that they didn't kick that.
I'm all right. I got the point.
Because the backup quarterback was in too. Yeah, we got the plus 14. I mean,
I jumped
after what happened today with Tennessee and even almost Washington State.
Are they reviewing it? Dana Dell.
Like, fuck.
He says stands. What's standing? Would they call it an interception as stands? Let's go.
That's what I'm saying, Antonio.
It was called an interception on the field. I watched the review, and this is I'm probably biased because I want it to be an interception. The ball touches the ground, but what is the rule? Like, it has to help him maintain control of it or something like that. Like,
Dana said stand, so
I like what,
hopefully.
I like what
yeah,
Dana
but they're
Dell's
reviewing
saying.
it.
Yeah,
They made it look like they were going to run another play and let it go, but they didn't. Man, we've had people rolling in here in the chat, man. If you guys can, hit the like. Let us know what you guys got bet for tonight. We can also start talking a little bit of NFL. You know, it's coming right around the corner tomorrow morning. It comes early. I mean, it's got to stand if it was called an interception on the field. Let me know in the chat if you're watching the Ole Miss Auburn game what you think. The ball sure looks – did it touch the ground? Maybe it didn't. Anybody on the panel got eyes on this or no?
I do not.
No.
It is very hard to tell. Like, initially, like when you watch it, you're like, yeah, that touches the ground. But then they show like another view of it, and maybe it doesn't.
The
You talking? What game you talking, Nick? Nick Martin wants to know the score. I think they're right. We got to start
Solo
getting
home run for the D-backs.
We got to start getting that score up. But as far as the USC Utah game goes,
interception is stands.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's fucking go, boys.
That's fucking big.
USC Utah. Utah is up 24-14. 6 minutes and 15 seconds left in the third quarter.
Plus
the game I'm talking about is Ole Miss Auburn.
That's a big one. We need that one, and we need just a bunch of knees. Take knees, two knees, get a first down. Take two more knees, get a first down. Let's get this game over with. Phillies are up 4-1, bottom of the seventh.
Nick Martin said, hell yeah. You a Utah fan or you got a bet? Which one is
Yeah,
it?
what's going on with Utah right now?
Utah's up 21-14. They've got the ball. They're 3rd and 7 at the 48, trying to make something happen.
Are we sure this interception stands? Because on my screen, they're still reviewing it.
Oh, are they? I'm on the play-by-play, and it said intercepted, but I mean...
Lexicon said any money line spots. What do you guys got on the USC Utah game? Any bets on it? I blew my load on this game right here, so I'm waiting to see how it
I just
turns
got the
out.
Utah plus 7 full game. I didn't move on anything second half.
I'm sitting on that USC side, -6.5. So no, can't help you.
Are you grabbing it live right now, or are you just not feeling it?
Utah.
Because I might join you if you do. Mike?
No, I already threw a bunch of spots out there. I need this Ole Miss game to go under before I can really do anything else. It's
interception stats.
All right, I gotta hit the head. I'll be right back.
Woo. Let's go.
Go, baby. Let's go, Antonio. Let's go.
Yes, sir, Antonio. Yes, sir. Plus 205. I'm glad I took that. I was a little hesitant. I'm glad I took that. Plus 205 live.
Hell yeah, bro. It's funny you say that because I always like to ask this, like win or lose. I like to know anybody on the chat get on the second half bet with us? Did anybody join us? I hope so.
Utah, big run, 26-yard. They're going to be on USC's 15, 1st and 10. 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Utah's looking to blow open the doors.
Touchdown
in Los Angeles. Touchdown, Utah.
Bingo.
Now do we look at USC live right now?
Yeah, I would, but I'm not going to. But that's the only look you can take right now. Wow.
I know it's the only look you can take, but like, are you not doing it just because you're happy with where you're at? Or
yeah, I'm just happy where I'm at right now. And after, I don't know, man. I expected Caleb to be playing a little bit better in this game. I mean, I see right now he's 15 to 20, 140 yards, no touchdowns, man. They're in LA too. I'm not personally watching the game. I got the Duke game on right here, but I'm not going to move on it. But if there was, let's take a look at the live look. Let's take a look. Let's see what it is.
It's locked. It's 6.5. I mean, but it's locked.
Lexicon said I should tune into these lives more often, and then Dana Delp said joined on the bet. So hell yeah, I love seeing that.
Go Utah. Did Old Dominion win here, or did they did? I think. Yep, 28-21. Hell yeah.
Nick in the chat, you still didn't answer me. You a Utah fan, or you got a bet on Utah?
Yeah, UVA got the win. Wow.
Plus 370. What's Frank talking about? 7.5 right here.
I think he's saying maybe it's plus 7.5, plus 370 on the money line. I'm guessing. Let me see it right now.
Oh, on the line.
Yeah, 7.5 minus 130.
No, they didn't. Are you serious, Ryan? Did we miss this already? Virginia just beat North Carolina?
Yeah, they won. Virginia won.
I mean, are we surprised? Of course, because of the line. But it's North Carolina. Did we ever expect them to keep it going? No. See, nobody stood up and said, "Oh, I thought they were really actually a good team this year. Their defense is actually legit for the first." Now, fuck them. They were never.
All right, guys, I'm getting a little excited. The UCLA game comes off here in about 10 minutes. If anyone that isn't here didn't hear me earlier, did move on the first.
Give out your bets again on it.
Did take out. Okay, so I got a couple on this. Nothing on a side, but I took the first half under 27.5. I see it's down to 27. I see the total of the whole game is already down to 51.5. All the money's coming in on the under for a good reason. I don't see too much scoring on this. I went with the first half. Don't see Stanford scoring too much here. Props-wise, took Carson Steele over 99.5 rushing yards, minus 120. A little juicy. I think it is for a reason, though. I think he's going to have a big game against the Stanford defense. I don't think they're going to have an answer for him. I think he's going to probably potentially get 20 to 25 carries. And I think he will get well over that 100 yards. Those are my two looks in that game. You guys got anything? I know, C-Mac, you got the under. What did you get? 50. You got a good number. I think you got 54, you said?
53.
53. See, yeah, that's a good number. If it was still 53, I would move on that, honestly. It's down to 51.5, I see at most spots. I expect a low-scoring game, honestly. You guys have anything on this ASU Washington? I didn't dig too deep into it. I see the lines coming down in favor of Arizona State.
I like Washington to put these boys in the bed.
Right.
I'm all about this.
You want to bring on our guest, Mike?
I will. Let's go. Let's fucking get this guy in here. He's doing Thursday Night Football. He does a bunch of shows on his own channel, the Guns Network. You guys have seen him. Brings a ton of energy to every platform he comes in on. I see he's getting his hat right. I want to make sure he's right and tight. Let's bring him on without further ado. Our guy, Guns Picks. There he is.
I'm getting wrecked today. I'm just getting fucking absolutely demolished by the books today. I'm getting fucked. Every fucking bet is losing. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's like
well, thanks for coming out today.
Vibes are up, baby. Vibes are up. You want energy? Yeah, there it is.
Hell yeah.
God damn it.
It happens, right? I mean, you can't do this on the regular without
Miami's.
finding spots that don't work out.
It is what it is. Ball bounces certain ways, one way or the other.
Guns, I know you have a play in this UCLA game. Why don't you tell the people? I love.
Oh yeah, I'm
Love your
definitely.
breakdown on this
I
one.
have 2 night plays, so I'm on Washington and I'm on UCLA. So I like Washington big on this one line correlation play. Just going to be. Last year was 13.5. Now it's 27.5. It's moved up to 28 that I saw on FanDuel. So I still like that game, and also I like UCLA in the bounce back versus a Stanford team off a big win, 29-0 at halftime. Makes a comeback versus Colorado. Colorado is a shit team. UCLA has a better defense, so they'll get it done here. Give me UCLA. Like that play a lot.
Yeah.
Guns.
Yeah, just a
Guns.
bad day.
Guns.
Yes.
What up, my dude?
Guns.
I'm just a little down. I'm a little depressed, but I'll be fine. I'll make it back.
I know you will. You've been great all season. You're great all the
It's a
time.
sprint and a marathon, right? We
It's a
wanna win every
marathon.
week,
Yeah.
but
Sometimes you get, if you're riding if it's the Tour de France, sometimes, there's a guy that likes to stick a tire iron right in your tire while you're riding up the road with the lead,
I used to have
are
a
you
boss that
guys-
said it's a sprint and a marathon. And I was like, well, the fuck can it be both? But it is, right? I mean, we want to win every day, but, it's the long haul. So no worries. No harm, no foul. Let's go. We need this
Yeah.
under.
Oh, I just
in this
missed
Ole
Rice.
Miss Auburn.
God damn it.
It's funny. People always make that comment. It's like, you can call it a marathon or a sprint. I'm going to bet all the time anyways, no matter what. Right?
Yeah, it's not going to stop
Yeah.
me. I've already put in all my NFL bets tomorrow, so it's like,
I want to win tonight, but I need to win in the long haul.
We're all
Oh,
real
good.
gamblers. We've all been there where we're like,
oh, you
fuck,
ever been?
I got to add money to bet tomorrow. And damn well we're all going to do it if we have to. You know what I mean? Like, and we've all also been on top of the world. Like, ooh, should we take out a little more than we were planning?
Yeah, I think the key is you need to have 3 good weeks and 1 bad week. If you do that, you should be a pretty successful handicapper, I would think.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I need Ole Miss to finish this second half so I can at least have just a good day on a Saturday for once.
What we need is the under, and we need it big time.
Your under is good, man. 2 minutes and ticking.
Yeah, right.
I don't want to.
Tick, 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 tick. Yeah.
Tick, tick, tick,
Tick.
tick, 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 tick.
Tick.
Auburn has the ball 3rd and
Sack.
16 with 2 minutes left on the clock.
All right, the Phillies are up 4-1. We got those Phillies, the PHL Fighting Phillies, Red October up 4-1, top of the
It's
8th.
been a great night, except Utah State.
I don't know if you heard me
Yeah,
earlier.
Yeah, they fell apart.
I know they did. But other than that, we've killing it here. Yeah, that would have been great if that would have came through. Fuck.
I don't know if you heard me earlier, Razor, but I was giving you a shout out, man. Incredible what you've done in this postseason. I mean, it's incredible what you do all the time, but this postseason has been just outstanding, man. Keep it going.
Who's that? Is that Philly? Philly up, or is it Zona? I'm in pain. Oh, it's 4-1. Okay, got it. Yep.
Phillies, yeah.
Let me know what you guys are drinking in the chat. Is Dana the only person that took that Ole Miss Guns? I was up here pouting, man, and I couldn't help it. I threw down a large bet second half on Ole Miss because I felt like I was on the right side, man. I knew I was. Like, I knew for a fact that I was on the right side. I was like,
justifiable. 14-14 going into halftime. 13th ranked team. Lane Kiffin adjustments. You never know. Auburn really hasn't impressed me on the offensive side, anyways. It's not like they could sustain any sort of offensive attack from Ole Miss for the long run. I did like the under. We talked about it this morning with Mike and Connor. So, yeah, I had no opinion on that game whatsoever. It was just a complete pass. I just don't like Auburn altogether. I hate betting their games.
Hey, shout out to Razor Sharp Picks in the chat. Look at that, 30-6-1 in the MLB playoffs. Plus
Holy shit! Give him one of these.
That's hard. That's our guy.
Guys just killing it out here every day, man. Guys working hard over there. Go follow him over at Razor Sharp Picks, man. Great follow, dude.
Follow him on Twitter too, man. Look at how he watched the game tonight. He was outdoors. He had the fire pit rolling. He had the game broadcast on the back of the house with a big projector. Living his best life, man. He deserves it. He's a sharp guru, and appreciate having this guy in the family. So make sure you follow him. Sharp Picks.
That's wild.
couldn't hop on with us though because I sent you the link.
Well, he's in the backyard, dude. He's what? You didn't see? He's got the fire
okay.
going.
You defend him, but every time I don't get on, everybody's like, "Oh, Cabby's too good to get on the stream with me." Blah blah blah.
Well,
That's what I say all the time.
well,
It's not your
you know,
face.
Razor does jump on the stream. You're like fucking 1 in a 10 times guy, you know?
You should feel good about that, though. That just means you're wanted. Everybody just wants to hang out with you, Dab. It's all good.
I like hanging
Well, I
out with Daddy
appreciate that.
Dad. You know?
But also, I will say this: I support the homies, and it's like I'll show up in the chat and like, "Oh, hop on!" I'm like, "Yo, I'm here. I just hit the like button. I shared. I'm here supporting. Like, come on."
Our guy
supporting
Antonio
Mike. Can you hit us
Esperanza
with it one more
says,
time?
What is Razor's? Let me find it. I'll tell you what it is. Antonio Esperanza. I'll throw it in the chat. It's
No,
Razor.
Mike. I'm talking about your show. In case Guns doesn't know or anybody.
No,
else
no,
wasn't here.
he plugged it on the morning show today. So
Fellas, that plus 205 second half, the -4 on Ole Miss and the under 27 is going to cash. Dabby, you're going to cash on the -4 second half. Mike and C-Mac are going to really cash on this fucking under, man. Really fucking cash on this.
Get your cocktails about the game script. A huge victory. We could have these streams and we put our heads together. Get your balls, put them on the table. We are live.
what a promo!
Let's
Love
go.
that.
Goddamn right. Put your balls
God
on the
damn.
table. We're going. We're going. We're doing it.
Auburn did just score. I think like 50 seconds left. They're going to obviously try an onside kick.
Geez.
I'm going to grab another beer really quick with you guys.
This bullshit.
USC's driving, but I just feel like they're just not gonna. I mean,
All right, we got what do we got? 48, 49 points here.
Damn.
and,
We need nothing. We need
Just need
nothing.
to recover this kick. Just need to recover this kick. That's all we need to do.
Clemson just scored. The levee's breaking over here in Guns Islands. It's bad. Holy shit! Can't wait for my comments tonight.
2 more for Philly.
We did take
to
Clemson
rip
back.
you and everything. Yeah,
It's always it's like 4 or 5 accounts.
Let's go,
of one Paul Martin
Phillies!
that love to come at me when I lose.
yeah.
Oh, they love
it.
Yeah.
Hey. In there.
I laugh. I was like, just be funny. Just as if you can make fun of me and clown me, just be funny. Just don't be an idiot.
Touchdown SC.
Oh, let me get
Hudson, 27 yards. I need right. Wow, Washington got over 100. Damn.
I think his prop was at 55.5, I want to say.
Yeah, it was because I didn't take it. I should have took both.
What was the flag on C-Mac?
Oh, there is?
I saw a flag. I see the score, but they just called a flag. I don't know what the flag was on.
Brian Mueller, I'll be back in the straps. It's been a busy couple of weeks. We're gonna get these straps. I'd like to cash with you boys on them straps. Let's go.
Oh, good. Declined. Nice. We're back.
We're
Game
back.
ain't over yet.
We are back.
We are back. Now I gotta trust the
I need to
USC
plug my
defense.
shit in.
Let's see if I can do that. Oh yeah, that's definitely offside. He jumped. Free play. Caleb took advantage.
Got a drink on my face. Sorry.
Is anyone watching this Auburn game? Does anyone know if they kicked this kick yet?
Who's drank?
Yeah, they kick it.
Did
They
they
kick
Say
it.
that our luck has officially turned around, guys. We are back, baby. We are fucking back. We're back. Clap.
That's for
Yeah.
Mike. I already know that's for me because I fucking needed that. Let's go, man.
Let's go.
Hey,
Can you feel the tension? I can. I can feel it down in my plums.
Daddy, let's go.
Mike, you've been on stream with me. How many times have I said I'm hammering something? You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I heard a bunch.
How many
of
times when you've been on stream with me have I said I'm hammering something?
When you hammered, it's worth noting.
That's one, right? Out of what? How many times we've been on stream?
Yeah, I mean, I don't hear a lot of hammer something. So I didn't hammer it because I was so hammered on the other side of things. But or on the under. I guess I had the under is what my spot was there. So
And that is the game, gentlemen. Ole Miss wins 28-20.
Pay that man his money.
no, what happened?
Yeah, what?
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Holy fist fuck, I needed that.
Holy fist fuck, boys!
What the fuck happened in the USC game? I thought they scored a touchdown. Touchdown nullified by penalty.
Hey, truth teller,
Oh.
that's some real shit
Good
right there,
goal.
man.
Fuck me today.
I was in that boat just a little bit ago.
Wow, that's huge.
Woo!
Everyone knows
That
we're
Ole
supposed to
Miss,
do, and I
can't wait
chased.
to refresh the account on that Ole Miss Auburn under.
I know, me too. That's what I'm waiting on right now.
It's funny you guys just said that. I was literally just looking. I'm like, hey, is my money there yet?
Yeah, I want
We'll
to
see
wait
that
a couple minutes. I want to make sure it all
Let's
gets
see
in.
it,
There
mate.
were so many.
Double down on
There were
UCLA.
so many. I want to make sure they all get in there. Let's go. I got to get this. I got to refill this cocktail though, so I'm gonna be right back, boys, and then I'm gonna refresh, and you'll see an honest take of what happened.
Cheers to everybody in the chat. Let's go. Wine time. You got plus 205 on that, right?
Dude, I'm pumped right now, man. And I got Ole Miss and San Diego State money line parlay as well. So I mean, San Diego State's down 3-0, but I got like minus 120 on that yesterday. I'm gonna double down and take a under 27 and a half first half on this UCLA game. I'm betting it again. I just did so.
Ryan said, any live bets for Duke FSU? I'm going to be honest, Ryan. I've been so locked into this bet that I just put out and made myself that I haven't been looking other places, but I'm about to start looking. Winetine is on the under in the UCLA Stanford game that's starting here in 6 minutes.
Good amount.
You had some props in that game too.
Yeah,
right?
guys. I moved on the Carson Steele over 99.5 rushing yards minus 120. I think it's juiced for a reason. I think it's that high for a reason. I think he's going to go off today. He should get 20 touches at least. I don't see how Stanford's defense is going to really stop him. So yeah, I moved on that. The bigger play though is on the under 27.5 first half. That is an actual full unit play, and I just played it again. So. Not for another unit. I just threw a little bit on top.
I was
on
just
it.
trying to pull up the lines to make a bet, and my fucking phone died.
This isn't 2 units. More like 1.3.5, I want to say. But I did throw a little bit more on the under. So
I was just trying to pull up the live lines, and my phone fucking died.
yeah, we got this. I'll do once this UCLA game starts up. I'll do a little play-by-play once it comes up here. It should be kicking off in about 5 minutes. A little late start. Crazy, man. Debbie, I know you're Central Time, so what? It's 9:30 out there.
Yeah, 9:35 right now. Yep.
There's a football game that hasn't even started. That's so wild.
I love it, man.
I know,
Especially in college basketball, because my volume's even higher in college basketball. I love it when the late games come in college basketball.
The Pac-12 specials. Late night on February. You're just inside, it's cold as shit. And you're just fucking watching UCLA versus USC or something.
Yep.
Or Zona.
Yeah, I don't even think UCLA is actually ranked this year going into college basketball. Correct me if I'm wrong, Dabby. I don't think UCLA basketball is ranked this year. I know they lost a lot.
They lost
guys.
a lot.
A lot of guys.
Yeah.
Kickoff there for USC. We got an 11-point ball game here. So USC didn't get a touchdown, I guess. They just
got a field goal.
No, it was offsetting penalties. It was an offensive pass interference and an offside. So the penalties offset. They repeated the down. And they just had to kick a field goal.
Oh, fuck me.
You just spilt your booze?
I wish. I wish it was my booze. It was my green, bro. I just spilled my fucking joint all over my lap. Oh, bro, it's so much weed that I just spilled in my lap.
Dun, 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 dun.
God damn it. Truth teller saw it, man. Fucking being a clown up here. It's all over my fucking dick. What up, Viper MB? Good to see you in here, my dude. 2nd and 10 here for the Utes. 28-17 game. I'm going to take a direct snap and get nothing. They better not let USC hang around too. Man, I'll fuck around and bet this right now with USC Live.
You got a full quarter to deal with. Down 11. It's not out of the realm of possibility with that offense. I mean, seems like they've got a little bit of momentum on the USC side right now. Defense has got their ears pinned back. 3rd down and long now.
I think now's the time to take it if you're going to. If I could get
Oh my God, guys. Ethan Garbers is getting the start, I believe, for UCLA tonight.
Garbers.
They have the camera on him right now. This is insane.
Oh, interception. USC. That's going to be pick 6. That's to the house. Touchdown USC.
Let's go.
So much.
No, we're not done yet.
We fucking done.
I love that energy.
Yes. This is a big fucking play for me too. God damn it. This is a big play for me.
I'll tell you what.
This is
Clemson,
exactly what I need.
4th quarter, Clemson's up 17-7. Miami's trying to drive there at midfield, 1st and 10. Let's go.
Wow. I didn't even get to put that fucking bet in because my goddamn phone is off. And I was literally just saying, and Guns was like, yeah, they got the momentum. Man, fuck.
That is a complete paradigm shift right there. I say you go for 2. Make it a 3-pointer.
They are going for 2. Caleb Williams has pressure right in his face, and he's going to throw it out of the back of the end zone. So it is going to stay a 5-point game here. USC is down 23-28. 13 minutes left in the 4th quarter here.
That right there, boys, was the refresh I was looking for. Yeah! That was a big refresh.
I would really like to consider live betting this game. I just need my account to come back to me.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. We got Vegas. Here you go, boys. We're looking for 4-0. Remember this. Mark it down. Anybody listening in the chat. When Vegas plays on the same night as the San Jose Sharks, Vegas stomps. Make sure you make a note of that. It don't make sense. I don't know why. I don't know how it works out. It just is what it is. Let's not argue with it. Let's just cash. We had a 20-0 run last year with that number. We're going to look to start 4-0 this season. They're up 5-2. 5-2. Vegas is up over the Blackhawks tonight. How can you argue? It doesn't make sense. It makes no sense. Vegas plays the same night as the Sharks, but you run 20 in a row last year. You're off to a 4-0 start this year. You just got to tail it. Stop arguing.
I hear that. Cam, you got a whole 4th quarter, man. You're going to get another point. Don't worry. Got Cam in the chat.
Utah bettors versus USC bettors. I'm a USC bettor, but Utah guys, what are you thinking here? We got a 5-point lead for Utah. I thought pick 6. What do you think here? Feeling good?
I think you're smiling if you took the points. You're fucking sick to your stomach right now if you took the money line.
Yeah.
I still like the UCLA, or I still like the Utah plus 7. Sorry, I'm watching this.
7's good,
but
I love the hook. I got the hook, which I didn't think I was gonna get there. So
Yeah, it's looking like Ethan Garbers is getting the start for UCLA. All the cameras are on him right now, unless for some reason I'm not watching the broadcast, but
No more.
I'm not sure. Garbers is walking out onto the field. Ethan Garbers is the starting quarterback for UCLA tonight. That is wild.
Is that the same Ethan Garbers that used to play for Cal?
His brother. That was his older brother.
Oh, Jesus. There's more Garbers out there?
Yep.
Garbers, a.k.a. Garbage.
Yeah,
he used to say on the show.
Yeah.
We used to call him Garbage.
Yeah, he was garbage. Oh, he would cover big spreads though when he was a dog.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah.
So I don't know if that was the coaching of the
first play out of the back. Oh my God, huge play for UCLA. 15 yards right off the bat for number 1, Jay Michael. Garbers.
Oh shit! Big tackle for USC on the kickoff. Gonna put Utah back at their own 13-yard line. It looks like.
Wow.
Damn,
Garbers
that was a big
in the
hit.
shotgun. Gives it off to Carson Steele for about 3 yards. It's going to be about 2nd and 7.
The Duke Florida State game.
Yeah, Florida State's up 4 now, right?
That's where I was at. I still haven't got my
Yeah,
phone.
3rd and 5 on their own 31 right now.
Yeah, that was a big tackle by the Trojans.
Carson Steele gets another carry for about 4 yards.
Huge play for Utah over the middle.
Let's go. Keep feeding Steele. Feed Steele. Let's go. Let's run this game out.
Miami's driving. They're at 25 right now, but there's a lot of time left in the 4th.
It's going to be about 3rd and 4 for UCLA.
My name is Lincoln Riley. I don't know what defense is, so I just bring this dumbass fucking DC along thinking that he might learn something.
Garbers runs up the middle and gets a first down. That might be a targeting call on Stanford if they're going to throw that flag. No, they're not. First down, Ethan Garbers. Man, Garbers is playing like he's playing for his life right now in these first couple of plays.
Hey, he's still a Garber.
Yeah, I mean, we're playing Stanford's one of the weaker teams in the Pac-12, so I mean, I would expect he could beat these guys.
I didn't know that. Are they? Wow. They beat Colorado.
Yeah, I know. Carson Steele gets another carry for about 2, maybe 3. He's got 3 carries right off the bat for about 10 yards. Like I said, they're going to be feeding this guy a lot today. I just hope he can get more yards of carry than that.
You know, you're in deep when you're doing gambling math on all these games, trying to figure out how you're going to cover spreads. It's like that USC game is dead as dead dog's dick can be right now.
I mean, big 3rd down coming up for Utah.
Yeah, well, I'm like down behind you for some reason.
3rd.
Oh my God! Usually I'm the one that's ahead of you. What the fuck happened?
I know I'm always behind. That's weird.
They bring it.
3rd and 4. Utah steps up to the line here.
First down, Utah.
11-21. Quarterback's going to keep it. And he's going to run up the middle. Oh, he gets hit, but he's going to drag that defender and get a first down.
Yep. 3rd and short, you will always get a first down on USC.
On USC, yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to win this game. I want to lose another one. Back-to-back weeks. Then go into my bye.
Like a bunch of bums.
And go to the titty bar, do some coke, and drink some beers because I got NIL money.
I like that song. I want to go to the titty bar, do some coke, and drink some beers because I got NIL money. Utah's going to take the ball down inside the red zone there. Going to have it.
I love it. Yay, Utah. Fucking. Fuck. When's the next Holy War? BYU and Utah. Do they still do that rivalry or is that dead?
Yeah, they still, unless
they used to do it in the beginning of the year. So, like, I don't remember them doing it this year.
UCLA's driving the ball downfield right now. Garbers looks like he should have been the starter this whole season.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can't do any worse than the starter that was there. He had a 50% pass completion rate. I mean, he wasn't even running the ball.
Three pick sixes the last 3 games.
Yeah, you got to take him out.
Ryan said touchdown FSU.
Yeah, no. Dude cannot move it anymore.
Oh, Florida
Wearing
State.
down. Yeah, they don't play him. Guns.
What? What's that?
They don't play him this year.
Garbers.
No, that's
Anyway,
weird. Isn't that weird? I don't know if they can use that name anymore. They kill every other rivalry name. You can't call it the Holy War anymore because of what's going on right now, right? So maybe that's why they killed the rivalry.
Going to be 3rd and 7 here. USC holds Utah to a field goal here. It's an 8-point game.
Be a best case scenario to hold them to 3 here. If they miss it, it's going to be a fuck job on this total. Let's go.
Here's what I don't get. If I was a head coach of any college program or even NFL program for that matter, I'd want to cover every fucking spread. I'd want to be like not as like if I'm 15-0 and I'm 8-7 against the spread, I would consider that a bad year for our team.
The spread would dictate my offense.
Incomplete pass. It's 4th and 7 for Utah here. They're going to have to bring the field goal unit on the field up 28-23. This field goal would put them up 8 points with 8 minutes and 28 seconds left.
Miss this kick. Miss this kick. Suck this dick. Miss this kick. What? Whatever.
I got that. I need the fan. You ever see that? You see that video of the guy that put the fan on during
touchdown UCL on the 1 yard line.
No, you can't do that.
Sure.
Field goal's good. 8-point game.
We're gonna give you a flag.
Man, not good for the under.
Uh-oh.
Garbage. What the fuck?
Garbage.
They didn't miss the kick, and Mike sucked a dick. Was that what it was?
No, I think it was your dick. Something happened. I'm not sure.
You sucked my dick. What? No.
No.
All right.
It
You know what? I gotta clap it up. I'll clap it up because I'm doing gambling math right now, and UCLA ain't dead. USC's not dead.
I just told you. I did the math for you, motherfucker. I said it. I said they're down 8.
I went to Maine public schools. My brain is slow. I need to fucking process it a little bit slower than your, I don't know. Where'd you go to school? Somewhere in Texas.
All I was going to say is there's literally, like, for as bad of a situation as you're in, there's no better score.
It's going to be a sweat, though. It's going to be a real dirty sweat.
Yeah, but the problem is if they do score and go for 2 and get it, they have to start with the ball in overtime, get the touchdown, and go for 2.
Touchdown Miami, baby. Touchdown Miami.
I want to bet USC
Wow.
right now. I think I want to bet USC live right now, but I can't get my fucking lines up.
You got 3.5 guns?
Yeah, I got 3.5. Remember I said I got the hook? The hook will
needed that. They haven't done shit since.
No, they've sucked.
I jumped on that money line. I got the Clemson money line at plus 105, so I'm feeling good. Let's see what happens. Live betting, huge. You know, there's so many fucking games. You gotta pick some spots you like early so you don't miss the line movement. Then you gotta jump in there and catch the ceiling when it's the right spot. Man, there's so much going on. Love it. UCLA got that touchdown.
What's the line in the UCLA game right now?
I got plus 4.5.
UCLA's plus 4.5.
No, USC's plus 4.5.
Wait, sorry, that's what I meant. What's the money line?
22.5.
It's plus 292.
Yeah, it opened up at 17 and a half. The UCLA spot is 20 and a half right now.
Yeah, I see 21.5.
Did UCLA score?
Flea Mathis, yeah. I like Clemson.
Miami's in the money line. I just got to sign in really quick, but I'm sprinkling that money line on USC. There's no point to take the 4 with this.
No, I did too. I put a little pizza money, as they say,
on
the money line.
Flea Mathis, Clemson is on the do not bet list, but Miami was in an 0-11 spot. So when I got that money line at plus 105, I had to take advantage of it.
He just switched up on us, Flea. He was just ripping him all of a sudden. He's like, I'm going to bet Clemson. And I was like, huh? Yeah, take it.
Yeah.
All right.
I was like, all right.
C-Mac called me out. C-Mac asked me what the fuck I was doing.
Yeah, I was like, what the
Plus
fuck?
105. I don't want to lay the spread, but yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
C-Mac
It's
pulled
looking
my
good.
Clemson card. I appreciate it. Hold me honest, but I just felt like the spread wasn't the number I wanted to be on, and then when I got the money line at plus 105, like, all right, and they were down. Yeah, that's where I wanted to be. So we'll see. Clemson very well could fuck me here again. It'll be another Clemson fucking job. I wake up in the morning, I'm pulling a condom out of my ass that says Clemson, but I'm not thinking so tonight.
very right.
All right,
Here we
USC.
go.
Come on.
We did take Florida State.
Oh, bounce me out.
You want to jump in live on USC, Mike?
No.
First
No, I
down,
already
going to
got
get a little completion there for a 12-yard pickup.
I'm already
move
minus
the
6.5. If I gotta take this L, I'll take it. I hope I don't have to take it, but it is what it is. I got that Clemson money line. I'm feeling good about that. I got that Nevada under. I followed the boys with that UCLA first half and full game under, and I got the Washington spot. So I'm plenty good here. I got a ton of hockey action going. Let's see what the hockey rinks are doing here. Let's go look at the ice. 6-2, 6-3. Avs are over the Hurricanes. Yep. The Oilers 2-1 over the Jets. 1-1 tie, Rangers, Kraken, and 0-0 Bruins, Kings. We're on our way.
2nd and 16 for USC. Massive play upcoming here. And I am now invested in this game. I now care.
I had a tough time caring about anything as that
Dude.
under was in play for.
Caleb Williams trying to act like a Heisman, and he's going to run it. Is he going to make a first down? Nope, but he's going to pick up a good gain there on second down.
It's all right.
So
You got third down,
manageable.
third and short. That's all we need. Third and short.
Third and short. For those wondering, and you can still get in at plus money on USC money line in the chat if you would like to join us.
Here
Or
we
you
go,
don't even
Dad.
bring those to this. You do the sesh with me every Monday, and you don't even bring them.
Fuck you. The sesh starts at 11 a.m. I'm not fucking trying to get all high before I fucking start my day.
Mike's trying to get shit done.
This is
big
was
pass
one
play
of
for
my
Caleb Williams. I'm going to get it out of my mouth before I can't do it. If you want plus money to join us, you can still get it right now.
This was one of my bachelor party gifts. My brother went through the conglomerate and he gave us Bill's grinder.
That throw. Oh my
love
God,
that.
that fucking throw was nasty.
Yeah, he's looking like a
Cross
Heisman these last
body.
2 plays.
Just threw a dart.
I tell you what. Now, just for a perspective for anybody that's still trying to get that bet in, I put 500 down earlier when I said I was hammering. I put 50 down, but it was just over 200. So
I'm
Plus
well
200.
I don't want to say how much I put on the USC game. It's embarrassing.
I don't mind telling people what I bet. Everybody's got different bankrolls.
I'll tell you what, that's how I felt about that fucking under in the in the old Miss game.
Give a fuck what people think.
Whenever I put out I put out a 3-unit special, just know that I've invested a lot into the bets.
Oh, by the way, I did advocate the adjusted under. The most they would let me go was 51 on the one book, and it ended up being 49.
Huge sack for
Old Miss
UCLA.
unders.
First down, USC.
Oh my God, huge sack.
Take us to the fucking promised land, Guns. Come on, baby.
Come on, baby, let's go.
Win or not, I got to say this. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We got just over 60 people rocking with us right now. Going back to last year, I do a lot of different stuff for the content, for the betting content and stuff. Most profitable has been these live streams for the NCAA football. Man, shout out to everybody on the panel with us right now. Everybody in the chat. I don't know how we don't have more people in here, to be honest, because we constantly cash. So thanks for being in here with us, and get it out if you haven't yet. 2nd and 4 coming down.
He's got it.
For USC.
Nice catch. Gonna be 2nd and short.
Let's go, Buffalo.
I'm gonna
second
play
score.
behind. I'm gonna play behind you. I'll let you talk.
Williams gets a quick pass out. It's across the 20, down to the 15, down to the 14-yard line. USC will have the ball inside of the red zone. 1st and 10 on the 14-yard line. Come on, baby.
UCLA 54.5. What y'all think? Mario Barrios 420 wants to know. I think we're all
huge.
I think we're all
45-yard pass from Ethan Garbers.
Garbers.
UCLA.
He's not like his brother. He's not like his brother.
I didn't know he was the quarterback. That wasn't part of the. I did not.
No,
know
definitely. Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, the quarterback was not the element of the cap. It was the run game and the defense. So I just figured the quarterback stunk, but they'd figure a way how to beat Stanford.
Oh, fuck. Big hit over the middle. Caleb Williams just left his guy out to dry.
Wow, Florida State.
Hey, get out the field, fat boy. Oh, boy, that was a sack.
What up, Big Show?
Big show.
Well, it's a big show.
It's going to be 2nd and 3 for UCLA coming up here.
We are sweating some plus money action that we just took. What did you get on that money line? Just a second ago, guys?
Let me confirm that because I got plus 4.5 plus 102 live, and then I sprinkled
Touchdown UCLA 14-0.
Let's go, baby.
Not good.
Hey, good run on 2nd down right there up the middle.
I had UCLA minus 17.
I got almost 3. I got plus 292. 292.
Dang, I only got plus 260, man.
Carson Steele already at
That's
30
good, though.
rushing yards, guys.
Plus 292, plus 260.
Yeah. Yeah.
Carson Steele having a game already. 2 touchdowns.
He's a beast from the
He
MAC.
is. Transfer from Ball State. He's got a pet snake, man, or he's got a pet alligator.
What are
man.
you doing, Williams? Caleb Williams?
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Bro, Caleb Williams just went to throw the ball and he dropped it, and now it's going to be like 4th and 12. He literally just dropped it. He went to throw it and dropped it.
I saw that. He goes, whoop.
Unbelievable, man.
Butterfingers. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? What do you
have to kick it now, which is stupid as fuck.
Now we're fucked. Now we're fucked.
To score big there myself, I'm mostly going to be doing the slots.
Yeah, I'm hoping to do some sluts too. Yeah.
Now I'm fucked.
Nah, it's fucked. That just lost the game.
Fucked.
How do you? It was 3rd and 3, bro. Unbelievable.
I'm fucked.
You just lost the game because you dropped the football. Are you fucking serious?
I'm fucked.
Who lost the game?
Williams just dropped the fucking football on 3rd and 3.
You got greasy fingers.
You're laughing about it. Fuck you, man. That shit is sickening.
That's gross.
Can you feel the tension? I can. I can feel it down in my plums.
I didn't know it didn't get knocked loose or anything. Like he literally fucking dropped the football. He just dropped it.
I mean, now I have to just play out the live bet. That's all I can do.
Yep.
That's all I got left.
You know, it's funny.
Fuck.
Is I only took the money line because I said there's no way they kick a field goal because there's unbelievable.
What are we looking at for this wine time? I gotta reach out to you here. I know you're getting that medicine, and yeah, I'm about to do the same. But let's talk about this under for this UCLA Stanford game here.
What is it at right now?
Are we looking at a live number? Let me take a peek.
I think I see 58.5 minus 115. I mean, I would move on it. I still think this game's going to go under. It just
UCLA might put up 45 points themselves, though.
It's tough. They're playing really good ball right now. I mean, I didn't think Garbers was going to start today, honestly. If Moore was out there, I don't think they would have 14, to be honest with you. With that being said, I'm just going to let it ride and see what happens on these next couple drives. Hopefully Stanford can get a couple stops. But, I mean, if you're going to move on the under, I would do it now. I don't know if UCLA is going to be able to go and score three touchdowns on 3 drives. And I don't think Stanford's going to score on their next drive right now, so it's going to go a little bit under. It's probably going to go down to 57.5 or 56.5. Now's the time to take it. I'm not going to, though.
C-Mac, did you see what fucking Williams just did?
No.
He made the not top 10 is what he did.
He
on
went
that
like
play.
this, right? To throw the ball, like you always do. And as he was fucking drawing back, the ball just flew out of his hand. On 3rd and 3.
Classic. We're fucked. I should have took both cab with those receivers. We're gonna lose it.
Yeah, well.
By the way, he got him the ball. There was PI and something else on a couple plays.
Can Florida State get one score right here, C-Mac?
Killing it. What's up?
We need Duke to just score one time right here. There's 2 minutes.
You got to catch those.
I don't know. They've just been dormant. It's just been a nightmare the second half. All we needed was another touchdown. I was worried.
21-0 the second half. That's unreal.
Washington made us
in the fourth. Shit,
I'm sick to my stomach right now. This is not good.
Can you feel the tension? I can. I can feel it down in my plums.
Honey, that addition we're putting on the back side of the house, can we hold off on that till, next year?
Hang on, honey.
It's a bad day.
7-year finance plan.
You remember that?
I looked at our taxes. I got a letter from the IRS. It looks like we owe a little bit more than I thought. So
I had to get new tires.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to put that on the shelf for another year.
Cash them Phillies. Let's go. Let's go, Phillies. Red October, baby. Put your fucking glasses up. I don't give a fuck if you're around or not. Put your glasses up.
Hell yeah, I love.
I got a up.
Stanford fumble recovered by UCLA. Flag on the play though.
Hey, we're trying to do a toast here, you fucking. What the fuck are you doing, huh?
What the fuck are you doing?
This fucking guy. It was his first time on a goddamn stream.
Cheers.
Cheers, boys. Let's get that cash. Let's get that Phillies cash. I fucking couldn't have had a better spot for it.
Yeah, I got a future 3-1.
It's on the defense legal substitution
to win the World Series. So let's go Philly.
All right, they're offering me a 59.5 line time, 59.5 in the total on the Stanford UCLA game.
It is 3rd and 4 for Utah.
If you're gonna take anything, it's the under.
Yeah,
UCLA decided to take their second time out, so that means this is it. 3rd and 4, which Gunn says they cannot stop somebody on, and I would like to agree with him. They cannot. So.
Miami.
Yeah, I know Miami's driving right now.
Yeah. Mike.
Fuck you guys and fuck Miami. How about that? With all due respect. It's from a position of love. It's from a position of fuck you and Penn State, Daddy. Don't you get me started.
Fuck you and fuck Penn State, Mike. Man, I was so sincere. Like people in the chat were like, wait a second on Jimmy's show. When I said that, I was like, makes my stomach sick when I lose. So fuck you, Mike.
I know my stomach's been churning all day.
Yeah.
Vomited 3 times.
That's what we can do, though. I mean, we spend time together.
Yeah, as long as
fun.
it's pregame. Like after a game, if a bet loses, like you don't rub it in.
Yeah, if you're a dickhead that comes back at me and fucking rubs my face in my shit for a ton of time, go fuck yourself. I'll tell you what just happened, though. Speaking of go fucking themselves, Bruins 1-0. Wine time. Let's go, baby. Boston's up 1-0.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
I'm all about the bees, man. Bruins and Bruins.
Hey, Truth Teller said I only bet this game because of the live stream. So thank you, host. Hope you win. I don't know what you bet, Truth Teller, but I hope you win. Whatever you got.
I'm not sure what you bet either, but we threw a bunch of winners out there tonight. So let's go. Let's get that cash.
Well, I put way too much on the line.
Wine time. Your total take. I mean, it's UCLA is going to have to get the points for you. I mean, not the over, but like the only team that's going to score in the first half is going to be UCLA.
That's exactly what I said. I said this game was going to be 13-3 going into the half. I mean, I don't know if Stanford is going to be able to score it. I hope they can stop UCLA on this drive right here, honestly.
Yeah. Second and 11 on the 19 I'm seeing. You're probably ahead of me.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough. Like I said, I didn't know Garbers was going to be out here starting. I didn't even think about that.
You would think it's baked into the number, but I don't think anybody has any statistics on Ethan Garbers.
Yeah. Doesn't have a lot of stats.
The U.
Yeah.
25
Damn,
game.
dude.
You, let's go, you.
Oh,
That was just horrible.
Fuck you.
What happened? Oh, what happened?
21-0.
Oh, dude, did UCLA just score?
No, I didn't. I don't know. I didn't see that.
No, I'm going on everyone's reaction here. Like C-Mac
Someone
said
21-0. That sounds like UCLA had it.
Speaking of reactions, 3rd and 4 here. Utah, big play. They get the first down. The game is essentially over. If they don't, USC will have a chance. And Barnes takes the snap. There's pressure in his face. He has to get off quick. Incomplete. USC is going to get the ball back.
Whoa! Okay.
So you're saying there's a fucking chance.
All right, we're playing on the live bet now. Listen, I've already lost my 3-unit special. Sorry about that, everybody. You can guys hit me up in the DMs. I don't give a fuck.
Bro, I already put just 50 on it. Maybe I go for fucking.
Usually, if you say something really bad about me, I usually hit the like. Just to
All right, let me ask you guys this here.
Yeah.
We got a plus 140 spot right now for USC on the money line. Does USC come down and drive this ball?
What is it?
It's plus 140. You know what? I'm going to take it.
It was plus. They were down 8 points, and it was plus 292. Now it's down to 140.
It didn't go
Big
very
return
well.
for USC. Out across the 50. He's got the punter to beat to the 40, to the 30, to the 20. Down inside to the 10. USC's going to have the
that's
ball
why
inside
it
the
didn't
10-yard
go
line.
for me.
Damn.
Yes!
Fucking go,
Don't
baby.
be too late. Now it went from plus whatever to minus 220 right now, and it's grayed out.
Mhm.
Can't even get. Oh, there it is. Well, I would
Let's
never
go.
publicly with people watching me take a minus 220, but I doesn't mean I wouldn't after a long night.
All right, it looks like it's 4th down for Miami. They're going
I
to
was
be kicking a
about-
field goal
I was about 5 seconds too slow
to
on that.
tie the game. This is dangerous territory for me, but there's 2 minutes left. Maybe Clemson can drive it. Oh, man. Dabo's sweaty motherfucker, isn't he?
SC is going to win it here.
They are going crazy. Don't jinx us, C-Mac. I don't know if you were here
I
when we
just said
took
they're
the
going to
bye.
win it. How am I fucking jinxing that, dipshit?
USC's grayed out.
When you
to
say
plus
something's
50.
going to win,
Did
that's
they
a
throw a
jinx.
turnover? Is there a turnover?
Yeah,
I'm going to
the
cover. I
best-
just need the cover. You guys win. They're going to win.
Yeah, there's no math. there's no math
It's
in this.
quarterback draw. Williams has a lane. He's going to get in. Touchdown, USC.
There you go.
Let's fucking go, boys.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait.
No,
That
the
kills
shit
the under,
part
though. That
there
kills
is
the under,
about
though.
10
Wait, that
seconds
kills the
too late
under.
to being able to
That
whack
kills
And
the
USC.
fuck that under. We just got plus 260 live. And I hope people in the chat got it because I offered it like 7 times.
No, yeah.
Sorry,
Get
Mike,
fucked,
about your
Daddy.
under.
Get
Sorry,
fucked, Daddy.
buddy.
No, I don't have
No,
Why
no,
are
I
we back
apologize.
to
No, I
this?
apologize. I like
wasn't
Mike.
even talking to you.
No, I want Mike,
I
dude.
don't know. I don't know.
Sorry,
I
man.
don't know. I heard my name and I just thought it was you talking, and I thought
No.
automatic.
I just remember I don't want to celebrate too loudly because a bet lost, even though
Whatever. It doesn't
plus
matter.
550. This guy got it at right.
I'm not one of those guys.
Again, right? You were just here with that after the field goal. They are going for 2 to try and put themselves up by 3 points here, which would be huge with the minute 46 left.
Okay, now I'm doing gambler math. Can I get a pick 6 to cover?
Yeah, no, now you're fucking pushing it. Now
All
we're
right, Caleb
fucking
Williams, he's
fuck
got
off.
no receivers,
No,
so
no,
he's just
no.
going to throw it up in the back corner.
Or Utah can drive if they get the 2-point conversion. We'll say wait, let's get the 2-point conversion and then we can do gambler math.
Failed. Yeah, let me get it. All right.
Yeah, so now it's nothing.
So
No,
you're
I'm
saying
up-
we need a pick 6 on this next return here, this next opportunity. That
I
sounds
need
good.
a fumble, pick 6 to
The
get me the
wheelhouse.
cover. It's happened before. Listen, it happened with Texas Tech and Oregon. But
I'll hang on to my ticket before I throw it out. Just the same.
This it's still alive because they didn't get it to 3.
Is wine time frozen?
Now I'm watching this. I'm locked into this game.
He's
got a
frozen in the
smile.
funniest face. I almost don't want
He's
to
got
move
a
him.
smile on that face of his.
Yeah, he
Let's
just took a
go.
big rip off that binger. That's why.
Wait, am I good?
Yeah, you're
Now you
good
got a
now.
blank screen.
You look great, dude.
UCLA's got a 3rd and 10. Looks like it's going to be
Wine
Stanford.
Time Sports live from Gaza. What's it like over there?
Jesus Christ.
I mean, Jesus Christ, you can't have an
Fuck.
internet connection.
Guns.
Wait, is it bad?
No, you're just not showing. I just
You're not
assumed
there.
you're in
It's
a
blank.
war-torn territory
Completely
right
blank
now.
screen.
Here, I'll leave real quick.
That was a good joke. So fuck you.
It was current event
That's not
relevant. So,
Yeah. Try.
how long
Do you
were
guys want to hit this? These guys have been asking in the chat NFL. You guys want to hit any of it?
Yeah, I'll
Or-
talk some NFL. I'm ready.
Yeah.
You boys want to talk some NFL?
Yeah, go ahead. I got
Yeah, a few people have been asking.
You go.
What do
yeah,
I
Mike,
do?
you
Let's
got-
start talking about some games. We'll start with the first game.
What?
Go ahead.
Let me just pull it up real quick. We'll just do a quick breakdown, just a quick one, because it seems like there's going to be some conversation here. We got the Colts Browns 1 p.m. Browns at Colts. 67% of the bets, 71% of the money on the Browns. The line moved from +3 to +3.5 for the Colts. So there is money coming in. The books are showing concern that the Browns get the job done. Does anybody have
3rd down and 9 coming up?
I think it's a Colts play. I'm actually on the Colts tomorrow. I put it in the Circa. I think there's a good stat that I know you guys like stats, and I know Mike is really good with the stats on this one. So every time you play the 49ers, and this came from a guy, I can't remember what podcast it came from, but the last 20 times that teams played the 49ers the week before in the regular season, they're 1-19 straight up versus in the next week, the following week. That's how good the 49ers are. They beat you, they wear and tear you. Looks like PJ Walker's going to be the starter on this one, so it's backup. It's a backup.
Yeah, Watson's not going to go. Is that for sure?
I'm assuming no, but it's not 100% sure. I think it's another game time decision type of situation. But if it is PJ Walker, if it is Watson, I still like the line on this one. I think Minshew at home gets it done. This is our first home game in a while, so.
Sorry, bad call. Go ahead.
But yeah, I didn't mean to break that down. But I like Indianapolis tomorrow at plus. I got it at +3. So
it's a good breakdown.
Roughing the passer call. Oh wow, that might be head to head too. Roughing the passer on USC there and it was going to be 4th down too. Motherfucker. My bad. Didn't mean
all right, so the Colts have gone from 3 to 3.5 with all the money coming in.
What can you do? It's like he didn't. What can you do?
No.
On that one, it's just fucking. They were just kissing cousins on that one.
What did you say, Mike? All the money, what?
All the money's coming in on the Browns, of course. With the Anthony Richardson news, though, is how much of that factors in there, right? So how many people see Richardson's out and they're like, oh, we got to bet the Browns? I don't know. Colts, I think, are better with Minshew because he has experience. And
he was just horrible last week. He just can't turn the fucking ball. As long as he doesn't do that, I think the game's tight.
And to somebody's point, the Browns number there, again, I think it was Guns that said it, right? The Browns after the 49ers, teams after the 49ers is a real thing. So interesting spot.
I heard on the radio someone compared Gardner Minshew to a donut on a car. It's like you can ride at 50 miles, but you're not going to go cross country with him.
That's a good one, yeah. That's a good
like
one.
He's game to game. It's like he'll have that one good game. You're like, man, I love that dude. He looks good. Got the mustache and shit.
UCLA missed the kick. Yes, 14-0. Still huge for the under.
They just went and confirmed the call. It's going to be targeting.
All right, how about game 2 of the NFL here? We got the Bills Patriots.
I don't think Stanford scores much, so yeah.
I think he's barely 50%.
Hey, speaking of coming down to the wire here, this is going to get stressful as fuck. 1:10 left. That was a targeting call. So out of the game. Utah's now got the ball at about the 50-yard line, 1st and 10. False start. That's going to push them back 5. 1st and 15. Let's go. USC. This stadium should be rocking right now, hopefully.
It's UC. I don't know. I mean, it's UCLA. I mean, USC. Don't they share a stadium?
UCLA,
Oh,
it's just as bad.
Yeah, but what are they going to do if they do get the ball? I mean, yeah, they're going to win the game most likely, but they're not.
That's what I need, Mike. I took plus 260 right here with you. Told you to take it too.
Fuck you! I didn't hear it until it was.
Fuck you! I told you to take it. I told you to take it.
Oh, the guy's crying now. Oh, he's emotional.
All right, first and 15. Gonna take the snap. Little quarterback read. He's gonna keep it and run for about 13. They're gonna run for 13 yards with a minute left in the game. What balls? 2nd and 3. They still have 3 timeouts, but just running the ball on fucking first and 15 in this situation is Utah at its finest. 45 seconds. The clock's running. This clock is
you got 3 timeouts to take.
They got pressure, and he's going to throw it up out of bounds. 35 seconds now, 3rd and 2 coming up.
What do you guys think of Lions, Ravens?
Ravens.
Yeah. No, Lions are real public.
Under.
I like the under too.
Yeah. Ravens, though, it feels like I would take them first half, how dominant they've been, ATS, and then just
I've been doing that.
Full game because they somehow give up leads, you know?
I got a full page breakdown to talk about tomorrow morning on that game. A full page.
Yeah. They've been so good first half. I would just get in and get out.
When Detroit plays in
the pressure, it looks like he's not going to get the full 2 yards. He's going to pick up 1. So it is now 4th and 1 with 25 seconds and the clock is running. Why is Utah not using a timeout? I'm sure they did, right?
Okay, they had to. They got Utah. 3. Right.
Yeah, timeout Utah. 4th and 1. 4th down coming.
When Detroit plays an opponent averaging 130 more rushing yards a game, they're 9-0 against the spread, covering by 12 points. And when their minimum points the previous game were 34-41, they're 12-0 against the spread the next game. So when they're humming, they're humming. When they're ground and pounding the ball, they're winning. And when they're scoring points because of ground and pound, they're winning.
Detroit is also currently 3-7-1 straight up versus non-conference opponents in their last 10, where Baltimore is 7-3 straight up versus non-conference opponents dating back to 2021, 4-1 straight up versus them since 2022. Average margin of victory 6.6 points. So, point counterpoint on that one.
I'll give it to you.
Soto Dolo said, please let this USC money line hit. I am in the same boat as you right now, trying to act like I'm interested in everything else, but I don't care about anything other than that right now. I want that to hit also.
I mean, Detroit is the hottest covering team on the planet right now. They're 17-6 in their last 19, 23 games?
Yeah.
This is the first time they've been a dog since week 1.
Here it is, 4th and 1. 4th and inches, essentially, and the snap. He's going to take it, no pressure. So obviously he's going to get. Did he not get it? He got it, right? He got it, right? First down. Yeah, he got it. 17 seconds on the clock. God damn, guys, this is coming down to the wire. First down, 17 seconds. Utah still has 2 timeouts on the clock.
Yeah, they got it for sure.
Just don't give up anything.
That under 69.5 is looking solid as long as there's no touchdown.
What are we looking at? Like a 57-yarder right now? There's 19 seconds. Don't give up any more yards. I'll take my chances with a college kicker at 50-plus yards with the game on the line, especially on the road.
And then Clemson and Miami's in overtime.
14-0 UCLA into 1. Their scoring is definitely slowing down.
Right where you want it to be. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Are they reviewing the spot? I mean, I didn't think he got it, but
I think they're looking to see where his knee was down. They're just double checking.
How about USC is only minus 160 and it's grayed out on the live line right now? What's happening here?
Hard to see from that angle. No, they're checking the spot.
It's roll time here. I'm gonna go ballsy. I'm going to take USC to get this win. I missed the huge plus money, but I don't want to miss out. Money is money. Give me USC here. Fuck
Well,
Utah.
we're not there, man. Utah's about in field goal range already. I mean, if it was the last play, they'd kick it from where they're at. We got 19 seconds left. 1st and 10. They got the ball at the 40.
I got great out.
USC 40.
Look at this. I know C-Mac said he didn't want to lay all those points with Washington. 0-0. First quarter's almost over. The live line or the pregame number went from -28 to now minus
incomplete pass.
C-Mac's on point there.
Incomplete pass on 1st down. So 2nd and 10.
USC has played some good teams pretty good this year, surprisingly. Like I've watched them play, and they've got a lot of promise in the future. Honestly, they don't really have a quarterback.
Guys, we appreciate everybody being in here tonight. I know we're talking about a lot of stuff. We got NFL coming up. We'll give you guys more breakdowns. But if you're in the chat, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the Pub Sports Network. Become a member. It's $4.99 a month. Get your stuff green. Ton of guys here tonight that are
back them up, back them up, back them up.
It's a big deal. We're trying to do this thing here. This is the best goddamn community in the sports gambling world. Make sure you recognize that, and we appreciate everybody dropping out here tonight. So we're going to continue to go. We got this situation here. 2nd and 15. USC's 45. Utah's got the ball. 32-31. I try to jump in on 3 shit lines with this Utah game.
How about UNC losing to Virginia?
Oh, Nunya. Here it is, guys. 2nd 15, 16 seconds. And the snap.
I did have Virginia plus 16.5.
Pressure on Barnes. Get him. Don't let him out. He's going to have room. He's going to get out of there, get past the original line. Big gain all the way down to the 20. There's 5 seconds. He got them in easy field goal range. And that will be it. They're going to kick a field goal here. There's 5 seconds. And
sounds like a mistake.
No.
Sounds like a mistake coming.
That was a big run right there. This is only like a 30-yard kick. Yeah, they got it.
Miss that kick.
Oh, fuck football right now.
Miss that kick. Do they make it?
At plus 260, considering it took that run right there, I'd go make the bet again. But motherfucker. Yeah, he's going to make it. I mean, it's not.
Miss it. Miss it.
No, this is very makeable.
Miss it. Miss it. Miss it.
I guess this is just one of those things that we have to understand with them moving forward. When Utah plays USC, you have to take Utah because now it is at the point where Utah just owns USC. There's no revenge anymore with this game. It is an absolute ownership. Congratulations, Utah. You own the Trojans. Once it goes past 3, it's an ownership.
37-yard field goal attempt. Basically a chip shot here.
It's an absolute ownership.
Miss it.
Pick is up, and it's good. I'm just kidding.
No, USC used their final timeout.
There we go. We iced him. We iced this motherfucker. Ice.
They called the timeout and they hit the holder in the fucking face.
Huh.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it. I mean, now that you say it, I know that's why it happened. Shout out to Nunya in the chat right there, man. Good for you to show up. We got people rolling in, trickling now. It's like we got more people now than we did at the beginning or in the middle. Appreciate you guys coming in, man.
Everybody's ready for the next game. What's the next game?
Yeah, Al said it best. We're betting on kids. This is what we should get. This is what we get.
I mean, I took a plus 260 when they were down 8. I would do it again. I just wish it would have cashed, but I'm
Stanford's driving.
Sure
they're on the UCLA 36 at this point. Oh, wait, 31. That's field goal range.
No, they're going to miss it. They're going to miss it. We're going to cash this UFC.
Today is the gayest day I've ever had.
Huh. Oh, they're going to make us wait even longer. Utah is about to take a fucking knee so they can call their last time out.
Yeah, they want 0 time on the clock when that kick happens. That's why.
Not only that, he takes a little pussyfoot shuffle over to get it more center field. So now this is the definition of as easy as a kick gets.
Yeah, he just
Miss
saved
it.
himself.
Miss it.
Well, at least I might have a cover on this one. Clemson just kicked the field goal in overtime. It's going to be Miami's ball. We'll see if they can get the win or tie. Let's see.
I think Clemson here. 0-11 spot for Miami, Guns. God damn it.
What?
0-11 spot for fucking Miami.
I have different trends.
I love it. I love that we all have trends.
So come on, give that holding on the offense.
Listen, Mike. Every time I fart, it's 4-11 against the spread that I shit my pants. So, I mean, we can do this all day.
Do you fart? Do you shit your pants every time you fart?
No, I said it's 4-11 ATS.
Yeah, but that's the missing factor there. I mean, you can't just say that number without quantifying how many times you shit.
Yeah, right down the pike. There you go. Mormon City, stand up for the fucking high rise of the altitudes of Utah. You just beat USC and eliminated them from any sort of national championship contendership. And Utah, without their quarterback, Cameron Rising, is sitting tits up.
Incredible,
was that 8-1?
man.
Is that can't be 8-1? Am I reading that wrong?
There's 7-1.
7-1, right? Okay, they're 7-1. So congratulations to the Utah Utes, you dirty motherfuckers. Eat my ass and go suck a dick.
Yeah, that was lame. I would have liked to cash that plus money at the end of this, but you know what? I am glad about the.
I took the 4.5. 4.5 was heavy.
Huge offensive.
We did all right
for Stanford. 3rd and 17 coming up right now. Guns, are you ahead of me? What do you say?
I'm seeing 3rd and 16 on the 46. I'm actually going to put it on TV now. I can get on TV.
UCLA's going to stop them. They're going to have to punt the ball again. This game's going under.
Yeah, you're good. Wow. There's 12 minutes. I shouldn't say that. That's my fault. That was a bad move.
Long ways, but
lot of play.
The first 2 scores, I was kind of like, that was the best I've seen UCLA's offense run all year. So,
all right, Miami, are you going to go for it on 4th down, or are you going to be a pussy? You going to go for it on 4th down, or are you going to be a pussy? You're going to kick a field goal, go to another overtime, you're going to be a fucking man and go for it on 4th down.
Well, across the board here, man, everybody in the chat, I just got to shout you guys out again for being in here. Hit the like if you can. We'll wrap this up here shortly. If everybody on the board wants to give out maybe a bet for tomorrow as we get out of here and plug yourself real quick. We'll start with my guy down there, Guns. Guns, I know you said today sucked, but you've had a lot more good days than you have bad days, and you're one of my favorite people to have up here with me, man. How's it been going? And
I have to check my college football week 8. Seems like I've always had a bad week 8. I have to go check that record. It's been bad, but yeah, you can follow me on @GunsPicks on Twitter, and of course follow the Shark Water Nations channel. And we're going to be doing the show tomorrow, Circa Million show. Listen, I killed it actually, we all killed it in the NFL last week. I went 5-0 in my Circa plays. 19-10-1 in the Circa right now. I'm on the higher side of the rankings, and I guess my favorite play of all, and it's kind of a toss up because I weigh everything with the same amount of units. I like Tampa tomorrow versus Atlanta at -2.5. I think Tampa gets it done. I'll break that down a little bit further tomorrow. I don't want to take up everybody's time, but I appreciate everybody in the chat joining us today. Of course, Dabby, Pimp Slap, and the Wine Time. That's he was in the chat yesterday, saying great breakdown during my show, and I was like, yeah, great breakdown, but it still lost. But anyways, that's me. Go check me out on Guns Picks. I'm still up units, so it doesn't matter. Peace.
I love that ending. It's the truth, though, man.
It is. I'm up units. It doesn't matter. Yeah. I'm good.
It's the truth, and that's what we all know. We do this day in and day out. We get it. Wine Time, my guy. Where can everybody find you? What you got going on, man? Anything tomorrow you want to Like plug, no pressure, but if you got a bet that you like, throw it out.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you guys can find me on X, One Time Sports, giving out plays over there. Definitely have some plays going tomorrow, but I'm going to give out this Washington Giants under 38. I see it at 37.5 right now, but took the 38 yesterday. I really like that move. I don't think see these offenses doing much of anything tomorrow. I expect it to be more of a 17-14 type game. So, with that being said, under 38.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, appreciate you guys for having me, man. It's a blessing to be here, share the screen with you guys, talk sports, man. It's seriously such a good time. I love it. So thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. We love having you up here with us. You know that. Mike, you got it ready? You got the clip one more time? Because we got to do it again, man. Before you plug everything, have it ready because I think we need to see it one last time for anybody who hasn't seen it. But obviously, I know they can find you on the Pub Hub tomorrow. Right here on Pub Sports Radio. Jimmy the Bag, he'll bring in the top cappers from the Pub Hub, go through it. I think C-Mac will be there. Mike will be there.
No.
I personally don't jump on that, but what did you say, C-Mac?
I'm not on.
Get your cocktails about the game script. A huge victory. We could have these streams and we put our heads together. Get your balls, put them on the table. We are live. We are not fucking around, boys. It's go time.
Fucking around, baby.
We are ready to rock. I can't wait. I'm excited to get an opportunity to share the picks I'm on. We'll look at line movement. We'll look at money movement. We'll look at injury movement. We'll look at the whole gamut. We'll get you guys the last spots to cash. Last call. Excited with Pub Sports Radio.
Hell yeah, Mike. Can't wait for that shit, man.
Do you have guests on your show?
What's that?
Do you have guests on your show? Is it just you like spitting out your fire?
He hasn't done it yet.
I'm gonna spit fire, but I got a couple spots with some guests lined up for like some specialties like NASCAR and hockey or golf and UFC. You know, NASCAR, golf, and UFC are 3 spots. I brought some experts in to give us some big money spots, so I'm excited. I'm fucking fired up, man. Long haul, short haul. It's a sprint. Listen, some guys say it's the long haul. I say it's the short haul and the long haul. I grew up with a boss that said it's the short term and the long term. We need a sprint and we need a marathon. I'm fired up, man. We got to do it all. We got to win now and we got to win long term. So,
yeah, you got to watch the first episode. Mike already told me off the air. He DM'd me. Matthew McConaughey will be on the first episode to talk a little college football. Texas.
Good, you weren't supposed to say anything. You know he's a Longhorn, but you know.
Yeah, I can't keep a secret. I apologize.
No, I'm excited. I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait.
Hell yeah, man.
Boys,
C-Mac,
I always enjoy getting on the stream with you boys too, though. You know, love it. Fucking C-Mac and I are aligned on that Ole Miss game, and we cashed. I love it. I'm excited. I get excited, C-Mac. Should mean
love
something.
that
Love
Ole
it.
Miss game.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Hell yeah.
We love it. We love everyone in the chat. Hit the like button. Thanks for joining us.
No time.
Let's have a huge Sunday. Tomorrow.
Sunday, 10:30. You'll see all my plays. Join me.
Bingo. Just what that guy said. And go.
Get your cocktails about the game script. A huge victory. We could have these streams and we put our heads together. Get your balls, put them on the table. We are live.